You're too late, Spider-Man. There are microplastics in your balls. That was terrible. That was terrible. Cut that out the video. Cut that out. I wish you could just do that in streams. Just hit a button and then the last 10 seconds gets deleted. I think you can. I think that's possible. I think that's a thing you can set up. I just never bother. Hi Bar. Hi Fire. Hi Mochi. Fire, shouldn't you be at work? I know I say that all the time. I know I say that all the time, but shouldn't you be at work right now? I thought you worked on weekdays at like relatively normal working hours. I thought you were supposed to be out out and about. Excuse me, I almost just died there. Christ. What's up with that, huh? I don't know. There's a very, not during a holiday. It's a holiday? What the fuck day is it today? Holidays today. What the fuck day is it? Oh, it's that day. Oh, I see. that makes a lot of sense. It's Columbus / Indigenous Peoples Day. That one. I didn't know that. They never tell me anything, dude. They never tell me anything. I don't know who they is in this context. But they never tell me anything, dude. I don't know shit about these fucking Monday holidays. Why are there so many holidays on a Monday? Why is that a thing? I mean, I feel like it's only like exclusively because of the fucking shit. I just had a brain fart, dude. What was I about to say? Oh, so that, like, people can have like more 3-day weekends. I have a feeling it's exclusively so people can have a lot more 3-day weekends. Because if you in like a hypothetical world where like Columbus Day and fucking what are the other ones, like Veterans Day, if they were like spread apart at like and this day's on a Tuesday, this day's on a Thursday, this day's on a Friday, this day's on a Monday, like that'd be kind of obnoxious because you'd have so many work weeks where you're working like two different brackets, or you're working two different sets of 2-day weekends, or like maybe not weekend, like working two different sets of either 2 and 2 days or 3 and 1 day, like broken up by a random day off in the middle. I have a feeling that's why that is. That's my conspiracy theory. It's not really a conspiracy theory. I kind of highly doubt that it's actually a conspiracy theory. That I'm pretty sure that's like actually why that is. I think I just cracked the code. Is really what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I wasn't here yesterday, for an actual reason, because I was out on Saturday all day at I was in New York like pretty much all day at a concert, and that shit was fire. That shit was awesome. That was one of the best shows I've ever been to. And I took videos, but I'm not gonna show any of them because there's a lot of like flashing lights and shit. I posted a couple to Twitter though, or like if you're in like Dope server, if you know that guy, they're in there. But that show was awesome. But I came home, the drive home, the way home was fucking miserable because I was, drinking, understandably, and so we took the train back home. It's a 2-hour train ride. And on that train, I go from like I was sobering up like, as we were walking and like taking the subways back to like Grand Central and shit. But when we got on the train, I was still a little drunk. I'll be honest, I was still a little tipsy, like tipsy into drunk. I was teetering on that territory. And then after the 2 hours had passed, I was like, I had hit like hangover stage. I had hit the hangover stage. And I was like, I felt like shit. Physically felt like shit. I was fine, like to drive, because I had to drive us back home. Like, there was still a 30-minute drive to go home. I was fine to do that. But physically, I just felt like shit. But, yeah, no, I think what happened was I was in the mosh pit most of the night. I was. So, I was fucked up. I was really fucked up. But I like worked all of that poison out of my bloodstream over the course of the night. So I hit hangover stage wicked early. And I was miserable for a little bit. But then I go to sleep. That fuck, excuse me. I go to sleep and wake up that day, and I'm not hungover, but I'm like bruised to shit, because I mean I got like pushed around and shit like all night. I'm like bruised as fuck, and I'm sore everywhere. Like I'm still sore right now. I'm still very sore. Like moving kind of sucks. But yesterday I was like, dude, I'm not doing fucking anything today, man. I am lying in bed, and I mean I didn't lie in bed all day. I did like get up and like do stuff around the house, but I didn't really like do anything too particularly productive. I just like watched some Adventure Time. I started playing The Last of Us, and that was my day. I didn't do fucking anything yesterday. But that fucking, here's the thing about that show though. A, it was awesome, which I've already mentioned ad infinitum, but New York City Comic Con was also in town this past weekend. So there was a couple cosplayers there, and there was one girl, well, I think there was one girl cosplaying Knives Chow. Maybe she wasn't, but like I think she was Knives Chow from Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I thought that was someone I follow on Twitter. I don't think it was. I think it was just someone that looked very similar to her. And then there was a guy cosplaying Sora and a guy cosplaying John Marston from Red Dead Redemption in the pit. And that those two were those are some wild motherfuckers. Those guys were awesome. Also, hi Mia, how we doing? I was just talking about the show I went to yesterday and why I wasn't here yesterday, because I was super sore and tired and exhausted from where I was on Saturday. Also, I think I flubbed and I said I went to the show yesterday. I went to a show 2 days ago on Saturday. And then I came home and I was like, today's a day of rest. Today's a day of rest. Not well, but it's okay. I came here for a comfort. Oh, that's fair. Well, hopefully things get better. Hopefully things improve. Things tend to do that. I think. I don't know, at least in my experience. I'm gonna switch my windows now. I've talked about that show enough. Which button is it? I need to label these a little more clearly. That's the wrong button. This is the wrong button. I should take like a screenshot of the way these are labeled, because they're labeled properly. But there's like 400 of these transitions but I'm only supposed to push 2 of them. I'm supposed to manually trigger 2 of them, because the others are there, but they sort of trigger and do their thing as I trigger, the primary ones. But they're all sort of like on the same chart. Imagine if you had like 40 buttons in front of you, and you're only supposed to hit 2 of them. And they're all like equally sized, of equal importance, right? But you're only supposed to hit 2 of them because those 2 buttons trigger the same things that the other 18 buttons end up doing, like in sequence. That's sort of what I end up looking at. Like I feel I need like a stream deck or something so I can isolate those buttons somewhere else, so I don't have to like comb through everything, all the different transition things that I have set up here. You know what I mean? I don't know. I need some water. All right, we're chilling today. Firstly, I completely forgot about this. I've been AFKing here for the last like 2 days, but I rebuilt the library so it doesn't look as ugly, and it looks kind of chill now. I've been sitting here whenever I have the game open on the side to like AFK resources. I've just been sitting here for like a change of scenery instead of looking at the same like black and white like bricks for the last like century and a half. Just come in here and like chill, right? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the been my like new AFK room. But aside from that, I haven't done a whole lot of much of anything. I am lagging a bit. Also, what the fuck happened here? Who did this? What was this? Was this me? Did I do this? Did I go like werewolf mode one day and just like fuck up my my floor and just not remember it? I don't remember touching this whatsoever. I don't know what could have spawned in to break that, but that was not me. It couldn't have been anything, really, because I got these things dotted around everywhere and they stopped spawning like everything. They don't hostile or passive mobs. They don't spawn jack shit. I don't know what could have done that, because it certainly wasn't me. Okay, I'm not. I know I said the werewolf thing. I ain't a wooing. I'm not gonna be doing werewolf noises. Not today, not now, not later, not ever. Not now, not ever. Don't bring that. Don't bring Maroon 5 into this. Don't bring Maroon 5 into this. I went to, you just reminded me of something. I went to, because my boss will occasionally take us out to dinner after work. And we usually go to like East Asian places, like sushi places, or like there's this Mongolian place we go nearby sometimes. But there was this one time we went to like I think it was specifically a sushi place in fucking somewhere, but there was a few towns over. But we their playlist was like completely dotted with music from like the mid 2010s, like summer hits, mid 2010s, like 2015 summer hits. And that was that's never like that's not a time period I ever would have thought was like dated in my mind. Like I never would have pictured like 2015 to be like dated music. But the more I listen to it, the more I'm like, damn, this shit is like, someone needs to update their playlist, man. This is clearly like a playlist of like contemporary music. Like it used to be contemporary music, but it's like now not really that contemporary. Oh, I just spat all over my monitor. That was gross. Not really all that contemporary anymore. And the reason I remembered that is because I think Animals by Maroon 5 was in that playlist. I could not name another song that was in that playlist off the top of my head, but like it was like dated like 2015 contemporary music. It was such a strange experience to be listening to, because I'm like, man, I didn't think that was old enough for me to be like referring to that as old. But fucking, it was wild experience that was. At any rate, I want to get into making antimatter. You'll never, never in my life. Never in my life. You couldn't pay me. Actually, you probably could pay me enough, but I don't know if you could pay me enough. I don't know if you could pay me enough. Like maybe like Warren Buffett could pay me enough to awoo, but I don't think the average person could. You know, if that man came up to me and he's like, "Listen, I'll give you $10 million directly into a retirement account," I will do that shit without it before he even finishes his sentence. You know what I mean? I will do that shit before he even finishes his sentence. I need to remember how to make this thing, because we tried making this thing eons ago, but we didn't have enough like polonium and plutonium to do it. But this is how we're making antimatter. And I don't really have a place to put this. Excuse me. Not even if it makes me feel better. And see, now you're like guilt tripping me. And I refuse to be guilt tripped. I refuse to be guilt tripped. So out of the premise that I have to be a consistent person, I have to have consistent morals, or else someone's gonna point them out. I am not going to. I'm not going to. Fucking hell. What's the shape that we're looking for? Can we use structural glass for this? Is this specifically structural glass, or is this specifically like some other random bullshit? Using this pattern for each face. Yeah, I know, that makes sense. I get that. What glass is this? Tell me. Supercharged coil on the port on the inside. I think we could do up to 3? We could also use 2. Okay, it's 2 max. And this is how we make antimatter somehow. I don't know how, like, coil, I don't know what this does, but this turns things into antimatter, and that's all that matters. Exporting antimatter gas. Okay, wait, go back a bit. 1 port for importing polonium. Okay, so we need to, like, route polonium into an SPS somehow. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do that, but we're gonna have to figure it out. I needed one more look. One more look at the shape. It's 3 on either side, plus 1 in the middle. I can do that. We're just gonna leave it here for a second. Or not for a second, probably for a while. Until I can build, like, a better place to put this thing. Frankly, now that I'm thinking about it, we have all this fucking hallway space out here. We have all this hallway space that we're, like, not using. Why don't we just, like, open up, like, carve a little hole? Kind of like what we did with the fission reactor. Just carve a little hole in here and put the SPS in there. It might be too big. It might be too big to cleanly put that in there like that. Actually, no. I just had like an epiphany. I just had a vision. I know exactly how we're building this room. I know exactly how we're building this room because it's too big for it to be like on ground level, right? Because this shit has to be like. Why am I missing some? Hello? Where'd all the? I had 60. I only have 43 now. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Okay, well we're missing. Oh no, okay. It took a second to update. I don't know why it did that. But if it's like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, it's not even like halfway big enough. It's not even halfway big enough to be this tall. But we could build a little room that's like the floor's a little lower to the ground, and we just kind of like take stairs downwards, and it looks real nice and clean, right? Or something like that. I don't really know. Or how about we 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if we make the room like 2 wider than this, maybe like that'll be good enough. I don't know. I know it. Oh shit. I didn't think about that. So we can't build the room on this side because it's. I think it'll take up too much space. I don't think we're gonna be able to fit it there at all. But we can. Excuse me, Jesus. Jesus Christ. We can build it on this side. If we build it on this side, is this 2 out? 2 out, I said? Yeah, 2 out. If we build it on this side, we'll have a lot more room. I know I normally don't do a lot of building on stream because I'm very boring when it comes to building shit. But this is one of those days where it's like, I think we can at least do, like, the bare minimum. Just carve out a little, like, sector, and I'll make it look pretty on my own another day. You know what I'm saying? Just carve out a little section, and we'll make it look pretty another day. Hold up. As long as the space is there to put the damn thing, I don't really care what it looks like right this second. But mainly what I want to use antimatter. That's a great segue, though. Is this fucking jetpack controls like ass. The old jetpack I was using for a long time controlled still kind of terribly, but this is like the opposite end of terrible. Like the old jetpack felt like I was gliding on ice with rocket propelled skates. This feels like I'm swimming through molasses. And the antimatter, getting antimatter is going to solve that because I can make a thing that just gives me free creative mode flight. Creative mode flight is like the upper echelon of what we're looking for. That's like the final frontier of flying around controls. That's what exactly what we're looking for. Is creative mode flight. How deep does this need to go for it to fit, to like not look like shit? Because if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's 7 tall. This roof I think is 5. And I want like a space above it to like walk around on, even if I need to like shrink down. So if this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we need to go like 1 lower, and then we'll be good. Nice. And then we fucking... Why do I not have the building gadget out? Why do I not have all the Kiwi bricks in my possession? Because we need a lot of these right now. Let's just kind of fill in the gaps. I'm assuming... Yeah, this side. Is that low enough? That's too low. That's, perfect? Perfect. Perfect. Plus the jetpack is fucking loud. Like it's louder. I'm looking at the levels right now on my OBS, and it's like slightly louder than my music. About on par, actually. It's about on par with my music. The jetpack is just loud, and it makes all these particles, and it takes hydrogen. And it's like, motherfucker, where do I get hydrogen? It's pretty easy to get hydrogen. You just need I have a thing that makes it so... One of these upgrades in the suit, I can just stand in water, and it makes it hydrogen from the water just by standing in water. So it's not that annoying, but it does mean, like, I'm not getting power... Like, it's not draining from my power supply that I have a virtually infinite amount of power. It's draining from its own special stupid supply of hydrogen to fly, and it's really obnoxious. It is very obnoxious. How wide do we need to make this now is also the question, or not wide, but like, because we already determined wide, but like how deep? Because we're gonna want like some clearance in the front, right, for the stairs. I guess we don't really like need stairs, but you know, because on account of the whole flying thing, we don't really need stairs, but I'd really like stairs. But we make it like, cause it's about as tall as it is deep, so it's a 7 by 7 by 7 structure, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's 6, 7. Yeah, it's 7, 7, 7. Very dangerously close to the number of the beast, but not quite. We need to go deeper, Leo. So we're gonna go like 1, 2, I don't know. We're just kind of like spitballing. I don't really know how deep this is. How deep is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is exactly the size of the thing. Maybe we add like an additional 4 for like walking around, but then we need a way to get like in here. You know? Like we need a way to like, we need to be able to walk around the inside, right? So I guess like 2 on each side would give some good clearance. Just for like consistency. Because we have 2 on this side, 2 on this side, 2 this side, 2 on that side. Easy. Easy. I can do math. I passed math. I actually failed like 2 math classes in high school. But it's not because I didn't get it. It's mainly because I never did the homework or like anything like that. Like I was one of those kids that was like, I kind of I could, if I really wanted to, sit down and learn the subject matter and study, and I would get it. I would wrap my head around it. It was mostly that I just never did any of the fucking homework. So that I got marked down for never doing any of the homework. And then also, because these classes were like, not really advanced classes, but they were like on the harder end of like the normal level classes, if that makes sense. Like it was pre-calculus. And then it was probability and statistics. Probability and statistics I probably could have, you know, passed if I had like put a little more effort into things, not even just for like homework wise, but for like, I mean, not doing the homework means I'm not understanding the material as much, and it also means I'm not doing as well in the tests. You know what I mean? So it all kind of like is one big clusterfuck of I'm just not putting effort into learning the material, and I'm not doing. Yeah, I ended up failing. It was one big clusterfuck. But where was I going with this? I don't really know where I was going with this. But it was like, I'm sure I could have. Like, not to, like, you know, stroke my own dick or anything, but I'm like, I'm a half decently smart person. Especially in high school. Like, I thought I was better than everybody else in high school. I thought I was smarter than everybody. You know, like, I could have put in the effort. I'm sure I could have. See, doesn't that look nice? Doesn't that look nice? I'm like, I don't need the staircase. I have a better idea. Because I have an idea. I have the, here, let me just, like, build out what I'm trying to say here. But if it's like 2 on either end, so it's 1, 2, and then this is the wall, and then like the left wall, and then this is the little like corner nub, and then right here is where we're looking, right? Shit. And then do. God damn it. And then, yeah, then we have enough space to, like, wander around, like, the outside if we really needed to, right? Frankly, I could maybe make this even, like, smaller. This is like, too... I kind of want it to be a little cramped, if that makes sense. Like, kind of like how I set up the fission reactor. Because the fission reactor, all the way over here, is in a real, like, cramped, tight, like small area. And I kind of like that because it gives it kind of adds to like the factory feel, right? There's only like one little block of room to like walk around here for the most part. I kind of like that. So I might even like shrink that a little bit, but I have a better idea. I don't want to do that right this second, but I have a better idea for than like a staircase leading down, because that looks dumb. But I'm thinking of, again, glassing this off so that it looks like, oh, you can walk by and it's like, oh, that's the fucking antimatter synthesis chamber, right? In the factory, right? But then we have like a little hallway up here that you like can wander. You go up here, right? And here's like and here's thank you, Mia. And you go up here. Right? You go up here, and there's like a little hallway wrapping around the thing. So I don't think I'm gonna shrink this quite yet. I think I'll do all that effort another day. I need structural glass and get rid of these things. But we need structural glass. I don't know why I'm blanking right now. The caffeine hasn't hit my brain quite yet. I think that's what's happening. How the fuck does this work again? How does this work? The laugh track is longer than I remember. I have not messed with the laugh track at all since I added it. It's just really uncomfortably long. I might want to like edit it and shrink it. You know what I mean? I might just edit it down a little bit because it's like weirdly long. 2 supercharged coils. We need 2 input blocks on the supercharged coils. So we have 4 total. Okay, so we're good because this is where you input polonium, output the antimatter, and then we need the 2 inputs for the coils for power. I'm assuming. Let's put away the building gadget, and we may as well just make the like outer shell, so to speak, right this second. We may as well make the outer shell. 2, 3, 1. Let's put away the ports, or at least put them like off to the side. And then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then we just do that ring concentrically. Concentrically? Is that a word? I know concentric is a word. I don't think concentrically is a word. I could be wrong. Listen, I don't know a whole lot about grammar. That's a lie. I know a lot about English grammar. I do speak it natively. The contrary to popular belief, I do speak English natively. I do know a lot about how that shit functions. Right? But I don't think concentrically is a word. Like, that's my amateur expert opinion on the matter. Maybe Webster Dictionary. Is it Webster Dictionary? Oxford? One of the 2? One of the 3,000 dictionaries? I'm just maybe they know a bit more about the subject matter than me. I'm just a guy. I'm just a little guy. But I don't think concentrically is a word. I'm gonna Google it. Hold on. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, kids. I don't even know how to spell it. Concentrically. It is a fucking word. It is a word. It is a word. If a series of circles or rings are arranged concentrically, they all have the same center. So is that just a Venn diagram? Is concentrically arranged rings just a Venn diagram? I don't know. I no longer care enough to look it up, or I no longer care enough to dig any further into it. We're just gonna go about our business and building the antimatter synthesis chamber, because I want to be done with this jetpack shit. This jetpack sucks. This jetpack is not that good. It gets the job done. It functions as it should. I'd hope that if I bought a jetpack and strapped it to my like fucking my back, I would hope it functions properly. It just doesn't function great. It controls like shit. Granted, maybe I'm asking too much of my jetpack. I think Jetpack Joyride has ruined my perception of jetpacks. Potentially. I'm not saying it's strictly Jetpack Joyride, but I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head that had a jetpack that controlled well. Welcome back from ad jail. Need one of these. And then one of, drumroll please, these. And this one can be all glass. Actually, it can be sort of all glass. We'll put the 2 inputs down here. I'm assuming that's how these work, right? Yeah, the inputs go where the glass should go. So, you, And I kind of don't want to be standing inside of this thing when it's done building. Not that it's really going to be, like, on or anything, but... Excuse me. Let's go grab our shrink ray. Or a shrink... Personal shrinking device. Okay. Nice. Because we need to get up here. Oh, shit. And we need those coils. Where are those supercharged coils? How do you make those? It's like... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Charged. I can't type. Oh, that's simple as fuck. Make me some lasers. Make me some of those. And then make me the everything else. And we only need 2. We only need 2. Well, we need to make probably 2 more of these. And then another one of these steel casings. Because we need 2 lasers. Any minute now. Any minute this will be done. I guarantee you. Any minute. This is taking for fucking ever. Maybe I've been spoiled. I've been spoiled for how long it takes to make this shit. Is something wrong? Is something wrong with our system? Maybe we gotta go check up on that. Actually, what am I doing? I can teleport there. I'm fucking crazy. Is something happening? It's trying to craft osmium, and it's not crafting osmium. So why is that? Auto crafter, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, I'm glad I checked in on this shit. Oh, this all has dirty uranium in it. Oh, good, it's still processing uranium. Because I set up a thing. That's why. That makes a lot of sense. Actually, no, it doesn't. Actually, dirty uranium. Yeah, there's no... Why is it not making osmium? Why you don't make osmium, huh? Osmium should be here. Yeah, yeah. Why are you... What's the problem? It's making the fucking uranium, but it's not like... Because you stink. I mean, I get that I made all this shit, and that smelly people would probably be able to make this shit. But we're not one and the same. I'm a clean lad. Alright, despite the fact that I've been building out at this factory for the last however long it's been since April. All this stuff is you're doing is going over my head. Yeah, we're kind of at the stage where only I understand what's happening. You know? We're at this stage in the game where, like, I'm the only one who knows if they fired me from this company, they'd have to rehire me. Let's just put it that way. If they fired me from this company, the company would go so far downhill because all of this shit is strung together by spaghetti code that I wrote, and none of the other IT guys or like back-end developers know what they're doing or know like how to decode the bullshit that I strung together. So I'm not tenured, but I'm effectively unfireable. That's exactly what's happening. I'm effectively unfireable. I still don't really know why this isn't working the way I oh, because there's osmium slurry in here trying to be made. There's osmium, or it's not trying to be made, it's just stuck here. It's trying to be processed, but there's so much like uranium slurry that it's not. It's just backed up is the problem. That's all that it is. It's just backed up to shit. Just go full mode. Go full mode. And if someone makes a whole new code keeping everything together as a safety net, I mean, that's the problem. Is they'd either have to rehire me so that I could, like, keep managing the spaghetti code I wrote, or they'd have to redo the whole back end from scratch, tear down all of these machines, tear down all the auto-crafting shit, tear down everything, and rebuild it from scratch with a new guy. That's why I'm unfireable from this system, because I'm the one who coded this system. What up, Bar? What's up, Bozo? How we doing? I'm trying to figure out, well, I figured it out, but I'm trying to figure out why my shit's all backed up. Why my automatic ore smelting machine is backed up, which also this machine kind of sucks. I gotta say, because the whole point behind this is you take an ore, you funnel it into one of these machines, and it goes through all these different machines, and it becomes 5 bars. 5 bars per 1 ore. The problem with that And that's like the most efficient way to process ore technically. But the problem with that is we don't need to get all like 5 bars out of one ore, because do you see how much ore we have? We have 1 million iron ore. We have 8,000 uranium ore. That's even on that's the lowest end of what we have is 8,000 uranium ore. We have 5,000 or 500,000 zinc, 21,000 platinum, 500,000 gold. We don't need to be that efficient. We don't need to be that efficient with like how much ore we're getting out of each block of ore, you know, or how many bars we're getting out of each block of ore. I don't need this whole thing. Delicious uranium, delicious. You probably shouldn't be eating that. I'll be honest with you. I don't think you should do that. But okay, we're almost done with the uranium. I think I need to like do. And then, yep, process all that uranium, homie. And then process all that. Okay, yep, it went way too fast. That osmium went way too fast. But yeah, the problem is that, like, when you do it this way, you end up bottlenecking the whole system. So, like, everything has to go through this one chemical crystallizer that processes one crystal at a time. Very slowly, unless I manually, like, come by and hit it with a time in a bottle. Very slowly. If you shouldn't eat uranium, then why does it taste like candy? Why do you know that it tastes like candy? Why do you know that? Why do you know that? You know what? Actually, don't answer that. I don't think I want to know. I don't want to know how you ended up in possession of candy uranium. But yeah, this whole setup with these three, pretty much everything back here ends up like bottlenecking everything down to one uranium crystal at a time. And then all that goes down here. And none of this space ends up getting used, really, unless we're processing, like, a shit ton. Because if we're processing a shit ton, it ends up using, like, all 5 of them instead of just the one. Which is what... But, like, I can't find a way to, like, easily split, like, one stack into 5s. And, like, distribute them all evenly. So it ends up just, like, sending a stack here, and then noticing that there's a stack here. And being like, oh, I can't send a stack here, so it goes send another stack. So that's why if I'm processing a lot of uranium or a lot of ore at one time, it'll go to max efficiency. But like if I'm only processing like at that point 5 osmium with that one recipe, it's just gonna send an ore here, like a couple ore here. It's not gonna send both ore here to like both of these and speed up the process. I feel like it doesn't fully matter. It doesn't fully matter because everything up here is kind of not necessary. Because what you can do is if you put, like, say, I think it's a stack of ore right here. You get 4. It's 4 iron shards or 4 iron, you know, things per one ore. But that's still really good. Way more efficient, or way quicker. It's way faster than having to go through, like, this bottleneck here. And way less complicated, because we don't need to make sulfuric acid. Half of this shit is dedicated to making sulfuric acid for the very first stage of the system. We don't need to be making sulfuric acid if we just cut out the first few machines. It's way faster. Frankly, I've been meaning to tear down that first half for a while. Just because the system kind of sucks, and it's all because of this first half. If I just, like, connect up the pipes up to here, this mod has everything, bro. You have no idea. This is all the tech shit. Once we get into magic shit, it's like, you realize that this mod has everything. This makes plastic. This technically still works. It's just a mess of cables, but it does work. This makes plastic. This makes other stuff that we need for the mechanism mod, which pretty much all of these are run through the mechanism mod. Because mechanism's my shit. This is just random machines. This is not mechanism. This is applied energistics. New question stands. Should I dip my balls in sulfuric acid? I don't think you should dip much of anything in sulfuric acid. That's kind of like one of the things you don't do. Is put things in sulfuric acid. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you do that. Ah, shit. Okay, well, we need to make reinforced alloys. Make me, like, 2 hundo. That's what this thing does. I need to go back. This setup over here. This makes those alloys. These 4 machines specifically make different alloys that we need for all these different shits and mechanism. What you should do, because you came in a little after I was a side project to make the antimatter machine. Put things in antimatter and see what happens. Because the reason we're even making antimatter in the first place is because I want creative flight, but also you can use antimatter to like turn things into other things using like this fucking antiprotronic nucleosynthesizer, which sounds way more complicated than it is. You just put antimatter in a thing and it makes it another thing with a shit ton of energy. I guess it needs power. You could like make wither skulls out of skeleton skulls. You could turn wool into quartz, nether stars into hearts of the sea. I don't know why the fuck you would want to do this, but you can do it. You can do that. You could turn red wool into redstone. You can turn beacons into end crystals, tin into iron. Like, you can antimatter respawn beds into respawn anchors. None of these recipes are really all that useful, except for maybe this one. The enchanted golden apple one sounds kind of useful, but the chorus flowers, I guess. I could get all of these things from, like, other places. Glowstone, we're making a shit ton of crossbows. The trident maybe could be useful. I think you can make a trident, though. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I don't think... Oh, yeah, you can. You can make an inert trident. Oh, but you need a heart of the sea. Oh, we're growing, like... Or we can grow, like, most of this shit. We can grow a lot of that. Using this is the mystical agriculture. This is the magic plants we were working on last time. So we could just make a trident. It's not that hard. But yeah, put things in antimatter and see what happens. That's what this has taught me. That's exactly what this has taught me. We need the... supercharged lasers. That's what we were trying to work on this whole time. And we need ultimate process. These things. We need 4 of these. Make me some of those, because we need... Yeah. That. And that. And then we go run these into the fucking... these spots. And I don't really know what this does. I know I explained nuclear fusion and fission like a while ago, like what, a week or 2 ago. I know I explained that really poorly, and I turned it into a YouTube short. But like, I don't even know. I don't want like, I can't even begin to understand how the fuck I would like bullshit my way into explaining this one. You know, like I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's possible at all. I think I just gotta like live with the fact that this is some weird magic bullshit. It's not technically magic, but it feels like magic, because magic is really just science that you don't understand. So this should work. It all came together. Okay, so the antimatter creation thing works. That's all. That's very important that it functions. You know, that's step 1. Step 1, make the machine work. Step 2 is make sure that yeah, that's the output. That's where we bring antimatter. We're gonna have a little room like up here, maybe. How high is this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll make a little room, because this is gonna be like part of that hallway thing that I mentioned. Like, I want to build like, I want to glass off that wall, and then put like 2 like hallways leading to the back, and then maybe like leading to like a small little like entranceway in here. You know what I mean? Right now we're just kind of fuck it, we ballin', you know. That's gotta be good enough, no? Good enough? Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll build out. It's gonna look ugly, because it's gonna be exposed to the air. But I really just want the space right this second. Like, I don't need it to look real pretty. I'll make it pretty another day. Daft Peak mentioned? Hell yeah, dude. I put a bunch of Daft Punk in this playlist. They're my goats. And Daft Punk was like, I don't know if it was necessarily the band. I don't know if there was a the band, but that was like the group that like broke me into listening to more music than just like the shit that I grew up listening to. What the fuck was this thing called? An antiprotronic nucleosynthesizer? Oh, we need antimatter to make that, though. So how do we get... What do we run this through? Oh, a crystallizer. Oh, that's easy. I think we might even have one. Chemical... We do just have a spare... That's a dissolution chamber. Shit. We need a chemical crystallizer. Chemical crystallizer. We need, yeah, make me those things, and hopefully don't get backed up into the sun. Awesome. We'll put one right here. Like, one machine will go here. The idea is there's gonna be like glass right here. Maybe like one-way glass. I think that'd be kind of baller, right? And then maybe like a little like control panel, like not really a control panel, but like a similar idea to the fucking, I don't even know where it is, but the network core, right? Where I kind of sequenced off this thing in the center of the room and put the like blocks on the bottom level here. That's kind of what I was thinking. Right? That's like the basic idea. Sort of like in the hallway looping around. Come on. There we go. It's just kind of having this like little lip, sort of. This lip and then glass. The glass like looking into the antimatter chamber, if that makes any sense. We're gonna need a pipe leading into that. So, music's got me feeling so free. Celebrate and dance so free. One more time. We need to input. Is antimatter a gas? I know that's like a stupid fucking question. But does this count as a gas? Are you a gas? How do we, what do I do with you? What do we do with you? Is this a gas? Chemical oxidizer. I think that's a gas. Machine will oxidize it into gas phase. Antimatter is a gas. So we need to configure this so gases get inputted from the back. And then items get output, I guess, at the top. Because we can have a little lip somewhere. Like a little thing, input it or outputting items, like up here, like maybe a little pipe or some shit, like sucking the antimatter pellets out and putting them into the system. I can see that working. And we put the other thing once we have the antimatter to do it, like right here. Let's put a block there for now. Maybe even like mark this out a little further because I don't want to be walking on like a tightrope here. We don't have a lot of space to walk around on. Kind of mark this out a little just so we can walk around better. We need power going in underneath, which is not going to be that hard. We just need those fucking entangleporters, which luckily we have on autocraft because we're literally him. We're the goats. Time is it 3 o'clock? That's like nothing, bro. I don't got anywhere to be for ever. Is that a good place to put it? No, we need to put it one lower. I'll tell you why. Tell me why. Right here. But we need to break this, put this back, and then we need to make sure that everything's all not, like, all cleared. Everything's all cleared. Power. Input from the front, I guess. Or output from the front, excuse me. Energy outputs. Universal cables. Right, step 940 of making antimatter. Universal cables. I think that's connected. It's not connected. Because I think yeah, we need to set you to an input. That's why. Alright. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Me, I gotta send you a video later. You just reminded me of something, like, horrible. It's not horrible, but it's, like, confusing, and I need to send you a video later. We need to be pumping polonium into this bitch. Because polonium goes in here. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do that. Actually, I do know how the fuck we're gonna do that. We need another entangleporter, though. We need another entangleporter. Huh. We need another entangleporter. Break that. And we're gonna have it, like, entangleport polonium here somehow? I think it's, like, radioactive, so this might be really dangerous. But we're gonna give it a try. This might end up causing some problems. Minor ones, thankfully. What the fuck did I remind you of? I'll have to send it to you later. It's a video. It's a video I have lying around my hard drive somewhere. I'll have to send it to you later. Output to the front. Eject, energy. Or no, we're not doing power for this one. We're doing, like, gases. So actually, don't configure this to anything quite yet. We need to... Yeah, we're configuring this to gas. Polonium's a gas, I think. Output U, eject off, energy... Yeah, no energy. We're outputting gases. Antimatter polonium. Oh, shit. Okay, we'll just do polonium then as a new network. So now it's configured to polonium. This is polonium, right? Like, we need to put polonium in here specifically. I'm not stupid. How do we... It is polonium specifically, and then we get antimatter out of it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now, let's go try and figure out how the fuck we're gonna make that work. Knowing you in videos, this scares me. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. It's just confusing more than anything. It's just a confusing video more than anything. I don't know why I'm going here. Polonium's down here. 360. Oh, no, it's not down here. It's down here. We need to be piping polonium. This is the polonium run, right? Jesus Christ. This is plutonium. Fuck. Okay. Polonium we need to be stealing from this side. Somehow. I don't know how. But we need to be stealing polonium from this side. And a lot of it, I think? I mean, I don't know how much polonium we need to be piping into it. Maybe we just... How much polonium do we have, like, in terms of pellets? 2,560. I don't think we need to make any more pellets. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Quantum entangloporter. Just like last time. Just like we learned. Just like we practiced. Motherfucker. Okay, hold on. We gotta do this the hard way. Okay, we're just gonna hit hover. Did I fuck this up? I fucked this up. God damn it. Alright, hold up. Boom, boom. Boom. Oh, shit. Why are you not braking, huh? Why are you not braking? Is it because I'm floating? That's probably why. Okay, what the fuck? Well, what the fuck? What do we do then? What? Oh, I think I turned it to off by accident. That might have been why. Because this like pickaxe thing has multiple mining modes, mining speeds. I might have accidentally cycled it to off. Well, that's gonna be a little annoying, but whatever. Okay, we need another entangloporter because we can never have too many of them apparently. Okay, and then we do like this. Hey, you can't really see through that side, so it's fine. As long as we don't have to see through void, it's fine. You gases, we will input from you. Everything else will clear. And you should be connected, no? Why are you not connected? I think I need to like cycle it to the polonium network. Now it's connected. Okay, now we're sending polonium into this shit. Somehow. Oh, wait, no, we're not. We're not sending polonium into it. It's not connecting to anything. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Because maybe we need to... Because I didn't connect any pipes, so I'm going to try and get more sleep. You have fun bar. You, good luck. Because you and sleep are like... You have a very tenuous relationship with sleep, Mia. But I wish you luck. I hope you have a good 7-hour nap. Let's go see if like maybe connecting the, because otherwise if we can't wirelessly connect them like this, we're kind of fucked. You know what I mean? We need, I forget what the gas ones are called. There's gas tubes, but I forget what the gas tubes are called. That's universal cables. That's not it. Pressurized tubes. Okay, so if we do like this. Yeah, these are not... This isn't working. You're configured to polonium. It's a gas. You're outputting. Yeah, you're outputting. If we go back to there... Maybe it's because it's... My guess is because it's radioactive. It's like a pain in the ass to send places with the... Like it doesn't work with the quantum entangloporter. Because it's radioactive. It's specifically very radioactive. So yeah, you're not sending anything. You're configured to polonium. You're inputting from the top. You should be... It should be working just fine. But this polonium ain't going anywhere. It's also apparently nighttime, so we're not really making much more polonium. Yeah, I think we need to manually pipe this somewhere. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do that. I think I picked a bad place to put the SPS. I'll be honest with you. I think I picked a bad place to put the SPS. Because manually piping this is... I could have just put it in this room. Or, like, in any of these areas. I could have built a little room on the side here. It wouldn't have been a big deal. But I was like, no, you gotta put the SPS somewhere else. You gotta put it somewhere else, because I just thought we could wirelessly transfer that shit. I guess not. I guess not. I don't know why I didn't think that. I don't know. I didn't think ahead. I'm not moving it. I'll be damned in the cold hard ground before I move that shit. We're just gonna have to pipe it. We're just gonna have to like pipe this shit like across the planet. That's all. That's just what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to pipe this shit all across our base. That's just the reality of the situation. We just have to do that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to make a ton of these pressurized tubes. Make me like 400 pressurized tubes. Get rid of these universal ones. Get rid of the quantum entangle porters. Move this shit around a little bit. Fucking hell, excuse me. Just make me a ton of this shit. Also, we have some quests that we did. I don't know why the quest book's glowing. What did I do? What did I make? Oh, the coils! The supercharged coils. And then, what? Build the SPS? SPS casing? Do I need to pick up an SPS casing and then... I'm assuming that that quest will be done when we put the SPS... Oh my god! A nether star? Mythic reward is crazy. What the fuck is a dice of fate? Hold on. No, now we're opening up a floodgate. Dice of fate. Relic, unbound. He deals the cards to find the answer. The sacred geometry of chance. The hidden laws of probable outcome. The numbers lead a dance. I don't know what this is. It is from Botania, though. Can you make this with Botania? I don't fucking know. We're piping this shit the hard way. We're still piping this shit the hard way. We need hover on, because we got places to go. Pipe this bitch all the way across the house. Because we're not allowed to have nice things. Maybe we pipe it, like, where even is it that we're trying to go? This way? No. Right here. We're piping it here. That is obnoxious. That is an obnoxious length to go. That is so terrible. I think we kind of have to do it by hand, too, because polonium's radioactive. If we break this shit, we're fucked. Actually, let's, like, maybe add a buffer. So when we're done connecting all the pipes up, we come back and we connect it so the polonium, like, gets sent over. Because I don't want to have to, like, accidentally have to break something and then, boom, radioactive wasteland. If we break radioactive, like, a pipe with radioactive material in it, like, this whole shit's gonna be, like, Chernobyl. Over the course of, like, 2 weeks, this shit's gonna get Chernobyl. It's gonna be bad. So we're just gonna be super fucking careful. Or we're gonna not be careful. We're gonna, pipe the shit non-carefully. And then we'll come back and, connect it up once we, know that we're not going to destroy all life in the immediate area. You know what I mean? Like, if we do one of these. Go, like, over here-ish? Right? Okay. Now what? now how do we connect it? Cause I don't want it to just be, like, floating in the air, you know? I want to, like, hide it. I kind of want to hide the cable, like, underneath the buildings, like we did last time with the most of the other cables around here. Before we made, like, most things wireless. I kind of want to hide them behind all the buildings. So we're just gonna do one of these. And hope that it doesn't cause us some problems later down the line. And then we go this way. Yeah, that'll be fine. I can live with that. I can live with that. I can live with that. Go like right here-ish. It's not going to be symmetrical, but who cares? Kind of meander our way down the side a little bit, over the river and through the woods to the supercritical phase shifter we go. Right? Probably avoid this, if I were to guess. It's not going to connect up. I don't know why, because it's not going to connect up to anything. Yeah, there's nothing on that block that's going to, like, connect up to gas. So we're fine. Actually, we went a little too far, even. Hold up. We went a little too far. We can... Because we got to go this way. We got to take it this way. I guess we could take it this way. I'd rather take it this way. Something in me is just saying, yeah, take it this way. It doesn't fully matter. It doesn't really matter, like, at all. Actually, not even fully. Just not even partially. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't fucking matter where we go. But something in my brain is like, oh, just take it down this way. Take it down the, what is this, east? It's the eastern direction. I'm looking at the top right of the map. This is the eastern, like, hallway, I guess. And then we take it... We gotta go do, and then do. Ish, right? That'll be what we do. How many... We still got plenty of pipes. We're fine. I'm worried about nothing. Frankly, we can auto-craft even more pipes, even if we were getting low. It doesn't really matter. Again, nothing matters. Nothing matters. There's no stakes. There's no stakes, dudes. Just do whatever. Just do things. Just do things. There's no stakes. Who cares if you fuck it up? Just do shit. There's no stakes. There never was stakes. Right here. And then go wrap it around, I guess. There's no stakes. Is that lined up? It is not lined up. His ass is not lined up. Alright. 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. That looks ugly as fuck. We're going to maybe move this one over. I mean, this whole cable looks ugly as fuck, but we're gonna move this one over. Da-da-da-da. Perfecto. Now that shit is... I know that was the whitest way I could have said perfecto, but... Perfecto. See. That should be good. Should be all closed up and shit. I don't know, let's go take a look. Ah! Oh my god! We almost just fucking ate shit. We almost just ate shit. Yep, shit. God damn it. Is this all connected? Does this look good? Am I gonna be able to see through into the void? No. Okay. Now we go back to the reactor setup. Make sure that the pipes are all connected. Not this way, but this way. Make sure the pipes are all connected. And call it a fucking day, I guess? There we go. Now we're piping polonium into that shit. I don't know how we're making more polonium than we're losing. I feel like something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong, but something went wrong. We're about to go find out. God damn it. There we go. Navigating that mess of cables is something. Let me tell you. I did that to myself. Why are you not piping in polonium? Why is this not working? Oh, it's full. That's why. It's full of 2,000 polonium. Then we gotta output that shit into these two machines. So there's gotta be one right here, one right here. We're gonna output it into both of these machines. And then that looks okay-ish. Frankly, we could probably just go, like, upwards like that. And so I have, like, a little area to run underneath, you know? And then we can start it up. I think we need to hit it with power. So we need to get those entangleporters. I think I have 2, no? Can I made 2? Yeah, we have 2. We need to kickstart this shit. Somehow. I don't know how, but we're gonna kickstart this shit. Send power into its ass. Input. No, output. Eject. We can also delete the polonium frequency. We don't need the frequency anymore. Eject. Energy input. No, energy output. Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, that's actually terrifying. That sounds so fucking scary. Holy shit. Holy shit. That sounds scary as shit, dude. What the fuck? That's so loud. We're about to make one millibucket. How much antimatter are we making? How much antimatter did we just make? How much was that? We have some antimatter in here and none in here because there's no machine here. We're so fucking close. Oh, I never hooked you up to power, did I? Energy input. Why are you not powered? Oh, because you're not set to power. Oh, fuck. You are set to power. But we're not generate. I think this thing drained our battery. I think this thing drained our battery. Okay, hold up. I think it drained our battery. No, it didn't drain our battery. It's just taking more power than we're putting in. So why is that not connected then? We should be good, yeah. It's just draining more energy than we are putting in, which is fine. Because the mainly why I ended up, like, turning down the fusion reactor, because it was generating so much power that, like, I didn't know what to do. So I think we reached maximum power input or output, though. Yeah, we reached max power output. That's fucking crazy. So we need to make another ultimate, because this specific block is what controls how much power goes in and out of the battery, and we have a really shitty low tier one back there. Maybe we could replace that with a higher tier one. I don't know. We need to figure out the nuclear, not the nuclear, the antimatter problem. God damn, that's scary looking. That's scary sounding. Just hearing that echo down the halls. Jesus Christ. This should not be legal. This should be very illegal. I don't know who let me do this, but this is sketchy. Why are you not sending power into anything, though? Oh, because it's outputting to the wrong block. That's why. There we go. Now everything's getting powered properly. Oh, I need to replace the Kiwi block. That is so loud, dude. That's louder than my fucking music. Granted, this track in particular is kind of quiet, but oh my god, I'm in awe of what we did here. I need to make another SPS casing for the mission, though. I need to make another SPS casing for the mission. There we go. We built the SPS. Look at that. What's our mythic tier drop? Or no, we don't get one until we get antimatter, right? Yeah, we need an antimatter pellet, and then we'll get a mythic reward, a random one. Which there's some good shit in there. There is. What is that? Awakened Supremium? Nether Star blocks? Fucking intricate Aldemodium alloy blade of the Frostlands. Alloy axes. Okay, Aldemodium alloy stuff. Or just Aldemodium armor. Aldemodium armor that I'm not gonna wear, but like it is an option. An ultimate induction cell, an ultimate induction provider, which we do need those. Dice of Fate could be kind of wacky. Seeds, Aldemodium seeds, Vibranium seeds. We can grow Aldemodium and Vibranium without having to make Aldemodium and or Vibranium. That'd be pretty baller. Don't we need this to upgrade? Yeah, we need the Netherite sword to upgrade into Aldemodium. So how do we get Aldemodium? I know there's a quest for... and we're out of polonium. We're out of polonium. I think we are. I think we're out of polonium. I think what we really should start doing... Oh, you know what? Because it's nighttime. Because that shit only gets processed in the day. That's what's happening. Okay, so this is very selectively on, is what it is. It's very selectively draining power. Let's go back to the network core. Very selectively draining power. See, now we're in a power surplus. Now we're at power surplus. So now we know what our maintenance period is. We can mess with the power supply shit now. Let's make an ultimate induction provider so it can drain more energy faster. And then maybe even, like, 2 more induction cells? I don't think we have the lithium for that, though. I did start making lithium. I think I did that on stream. But it's not really synced up to anything. Like, it doesn't drop the lithium into my like, battery or anything. It just kind of makes lithium here. I never really bothered making this, like, an item input thing. I never bothered with that. But... we do have lithium being made, very slowly. I just kind of, like, set up a jank setup, but it's fine. Also, just a thought that, firstly, I cleared this out because we were using this to get wool, and we don't need this to make wool anymore, because we're growing sheep's essence. We're growing essence of sheep in our magic plant factory, right? Essence of sheep is somewhere around here, like sheep seeds. They're around here somewhere. I don't know which one of these it is. That's nature. That's nether. That's coral. That's pig. That, is cow. That's chicken. And that's sheep. So when this is fully done growing, it does look like a little sheep. It's kind of cool. But, yeah, there's water. There's our water essence. Or no, coral. That was coral essence. Yeah, these plants look kind of neat. But, fucking, we didn't need those plants for wool anymore, because we have sheep essence somewhere, right? We have sheep essence. And I think if you just do this... Or how do you get wool? Oh, like that. 6 wool for that much sheep essence. That's like nothing. That's 978. That's like nothing. So we don't really need the sheep or the chicken, because we're growing chicken essence here too. We don't need that chicken there. Like, we don't need livestock. I was thinking of either killing them or moving them somewhere, because they're kind of like part of they're part of the gang now. You know, they're part of the island. They've been there for so long. They may as well stick around. You know what I mean? Like, they may as well. So I might, like, move them somewhere. Like, maybe I'll put them in a little glass dome above the park or something. Or maybe I'll let them roam around the park. Actually, that sounds like a bad idea. Because, again, I keep saying that I'm going to turn this into, like, a little small, like a Zen garden, or like a Central Park-ass, like, manufactured park in the center of the area. I keep saying I'm going to do that. And I never really do. But, yeah, here's what we're going to do. I'm lost. I'm getting... Oh, this is starting to get big enough to where I'm, like, forgetting where things are. It's not that big yet. It's not, like, super get lost in the factory big. But while that does its thing, I'm gonna go take 5. Alright, I'm gonna go do that. So, I'll be right back. Enjoy some Daft Punk while I'm gone. Hopefully I'll be gone less than 5 minutes, like usual. But, we're gonna let that shit do its thing. And then, oh yeah, I don't know. We're gonna bye. I'll be right. I'm not gonna be gone too long. I'll be gone like 5-ish minutes. I'll be back. And I'm alive. And I'm alive. I did. Listen, I told you. Told you I'd be back. It wasn't less than 5 minutes, though. I ended up, my cat needed to be fed. So, I had a couple ideas for where we go from here. It depends on how much antimatter we have since coming back, right? It really depends on how much antimatter we have. I kind of doubt it's even a single pellet, though. Hello, scary machine. This is the shit that, like, started Half-Life 1. This is the cataclysm that started Half-Life 1. This is the shit that, like you you stare into it, you see cosmic horrors beyond your wildest dreams. Beyond your wildest imagination. That's this thing. That's what this thing is. This thing is scary, dude. How much antimatter we have? Nothing. We have, like, no antimatter. I think we need more energy being piped into it. We need, like, the ability to pipe even more energy into this thing. I think that's why it's so fucking slow. That or the polonium is being really, like, slow. Here's what we should do, actually. Because we don't really need plutonium for much of anything else. Like, what do we need plutonium for? Fucking... Plutonium is used to make the SPS. And to make reprocessed fissile fragments. And to make unobtainium. But, like, we don't need that much more plutonium. Like, I think what we should do is, like, unconnect or disconnect the plutonium thing and just send all that shit into polonium, because we need a lot of polonium for a lot of antimatter. So we're just gonna disconnect you from that thing so that all the plutonium that's ever gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be 486 for the rest of time. We're not making any more plutonium. Polonium we need to make a shit ton of, though. So, like, all this is getting pumped into the plutonium machine, into the SPS. So that's where we're lying. That's where we lie. This does also mean we're not making any more nuclear waste, which is good. We're not making any more nuclear waste right now, because that means no more radioactive crisis, or like the looming radioactive crisis. No more of that. You know, radiation's all set, homie. It's all set. Also, is our... Yeah, the induction provider is all set. So that thing's gonna not have any power to operate for a little bit, but that's okay. Actually, what we can do is make a little siesta nighttime machine. Right? Because we have all the things we need to make a... Yeah, we need a hammock. And then 2 nails. Put one here, one right there? No? How does the hammock work? How much space does there need to be for a hammock to function? Is it, like, in the hallway? Does the hallway count? Actually, would this count is also important. Fuck. Okay. It's very specific in the spacing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 7. 1, 2. There's, like, nowhere to put a good hammock, is there? 1, 2. Actually, this might work. Aha! Okay. Sleep in the hammock. Now it's nighttime. Now it's nighttime. We should probably make a dedicated hammock spot, but maybe that'll be... We almost never need it to be nighttime like this. So that's an operation for another day. That's an operation for another day. Go see if this shit's working. You working? You working? Stop working. Stop working. Stop doing that. There we go. Okay, now we're not making polonium anymore. Because I wanted to stop draining energy in the event that, like, some kind of, like, meltdown happens when I do this. I wanted it to stop draining energy. So we're going to do this, this, glass. Alright, now it can drain 100 MFE a tick. I'm hoping that's going to be good enough. I kind of doubt that it's going to be good enough, but I'm hoping it will be. Maybe we even make even more. Because we need at least 2 of these. We don't have enough fucking lithium for that. Let's go sleep. Because I want to... Firstly, let's go get some more lithium. There's a ton of lithium. Look at that. 88 hours in the time in a bottle. We've been idling this shit for forever. I really should hook this up to like an item input. I've just never bothered because we never really need like that much lithium. I usually just come by, time in a bottle that bitch, and then we get more than enough lithium to do whatever we're doing. There's not a whole lot that lithium ends up getting used for, so having it like being constantly generated is not really necessary. You know what I mean? Okay, that's more than enough. We need. I'm gonna add 2 more of those induction cells. And then maybe even 1 more induction provider, but let's go take a look at the thing. Let's go take a look at the thing. The thing, yeah, the thingy. Whatever it's called. The SPS. It's functioning. Oh, it's going way faster now. Because it's taking as much power as it can. This is essentially a power dump. It's just draining as much power as physically possible. Right? It's just draining as much power as it physically can. Frankly, I think that the Tangleporter has reached its limit for how much power it can send. I could be wrong. But I think the Entangleporter has reached its limit for how much power it can send. Either way, we're making antimatter slightly faster now. So like that's all that really matters is, you know, the fact that there's antimatter. We still don't have nearly enough for. We need 200. No, that's unobtainium. How much? 1,000. We need 1,000 antimatter. We have 43. This needs to go even faster. Like we can't be sitting like this because we need 2 of those pellets. For what it is I want. We need 3 pellets and another star, but I think we have like 1 lying around. We need 3 pellets for creative flight. And I think we need 2 pellets for the other thing, but I kind of doubt we're ever going to need to use the other thing. So like we could just let this go for a little bit, you know? Maybe we're not making polonium fast enough. That could also be it. It doesn't seem like it though. Process rate 0.2. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem like polonium is necessarily the problem. It seems to be hovering around 3 and 2 and stuff like permanently. 400 MFE a tick. Process rate 1 millibucket a tick. I don't know if these are placeholders. They could be placeholders, but maybe we need more machines making polonium. That's my guess. I don't really know how that's gonna work out though. You know what I mean? I don't know how that's gonna work out because the amount of polonium we're making is pretty much directly tied to how much, like how fast the fission reactor is burning, and I don't know how much higher we can go on this. I don't think we can go any higher. I think I stress tested it with the amount of water I was inputting, and I don't think we could go any higher than this. I think this is the highest it's gonna get. So no more of that. no more of that. As far as I'm aware. We are making a shit ton of fuel, though. Doesn't seem like we need much more fuel, though. Potentially. Why is our uranium dried up? So I added a thing that makes it so uranium gets auto-crafted. I added a thing that makes it so uranium gets auto-crafted if we're out of uranium and dumped into here. But why is that not happening? Let's go debug. Unfortunately. Oh, we gotta go to East Atrium. Not there. I'm telling you, man, this system sucks. This system sucks ass. Now you're... Oh, it's smelting gold. That's why. It's smelting up gold for the shit. It's smelting up gold for the shit. The battery stuff, because I'm making more battery stuff. Fuck it, we got like infinite time in this bottle. Let's just do it 32x. Yeah, you auto smelt that shit like it's nothing. You process that bitch like it's nothing. Cook that gold slurry. Cook that shit. And we are good in that department. I think we did it. 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 It looks like we did it. It looks like we did it. We did it! Almost. This thing is still making gold, but it's good enough. There we go. It's all cleared out and shit. Jesus Christ. I need more of these induction providers. You know what? We need lithium. That's why I was like, though we need more induction providers. We don't have any, because I need the battery to drain more battery. I need more energy to be transferred out of that shit. Just go 64. Just process everything that you can, because we need a lot of lithium. Really what we need is the Draconic Evolution battery, because that shit has infinite storage. Infinite battery storage and infinite transfer rate, I think. So we really need that. But that's like a metric pain in the ass to make, because we need like a lot of Awakened Draconium. We don't have Awakened Draconium. Like, whatsoever. We have Draconium. Like, a metric shit ton of Draconium. We don't have Awakened Draconium, though. We have a ludicrous amount of Draconium now, though. We have 1.4 million Draconium. That's more than enough for the battery. But I don't remember how to awaken Draconium, and I think it takes a lot of power to do that. I think it takes a lot of power. Give me 2 of these. And we're just gonna start, like, timing and bottling those shits. So I kind of don't have much else to do. What is, like, being auto-crafted here? Iron? Everything? Everything. Just blow through all of that. Just blow through it all. Blow through it all. Blow through it all. Blow through it all. All of it. 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 That is a lot of iron that we're making. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. There's all the sand. I don't remember why we need sand. I don't remember why, like where in the process sand gets involved, but we did that. I thought I was drinking water. I gotta wait on this shit. All of this. Oh my god. That should be good, right? You're not working. You're not doing anything. These two are doing things, though. Oh, we're going back here. God damn. Oh my god. So much steel, so much osmium. So much of all this other shit. Jesus Christ. This is obnoxious. Made the induction cells. Not that we really need those, but... you know. Cool. 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 Maybe cool. We'll see. Let's go take a look at the network core. I want to see what's being auto-crafted. What do we got? Uranium. Oh, this shit. Oh, we're making gold. See, we're being bottlenecked by the ore processing. That's what's bottlenecking us, is ore processing. It always comes back to ore processing. Network core. East Atrium. I really do just need to tear out the first half of that. The first half of that sucks. How much time have we blown through on this bottle? We're at 85 hours. That's pretty much infinite. Like, we don't use the time in a bottle enough to the point where I'm worried about us losing time. Fuck it. Throw in even more. 32x that bitch. Speed it up. Make it move faster. I want to be done with everything. I want to be done with the SPS, like, battery shenanigans. So that we can move on to all the modium. Or all the modium? I want to make all the modium. Which is a whole process, because we need nitro crystals, soul-infused ingots, diorum ingots, energetic alloys, flux-infused ingots, refined glowstone, from a bunch of different mods. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna get Diorum. We need Forbidden and Arcanist shit. Oh, that's pretty easy. Oh, Phantom Membrane's not easy. Unless we get Cerium. How do we get Cerium? Fission Controller. Oh, we need, like, Alchemistry Fission. Iron and Germanium can be fused into Cerium. How do we get that? Nether Bricks. Dissolving Nether Bricks gets us Germanium. And then we need to make a nuclear fusion thing to make... Okay. That's doable, dude. We might do some alchemistry shit. Or we kind of have to if we're doing all the Modium stuff. Because isn't there also all the Modium seeds? I think there's all the Modium seeds. Yeah, right here. All the Modium seeds. We need Insanium, which you do have some Insanium. We need all the Modium blocks. And then we can start growing all the Modium. Like, in our shit. If we just put it in magical soil. Which is its own problem, but, you know, it's doable. It's doable. I think what we should do, though, is... Because the way you make Insanium... Insanium is, like, a tier above all the other essences. So, this is Supremium. 4 Supremium makes an Insanium. 4 Imperium makes a Supremium. You know, 4 down to Tertium, down to Prudentium, down to Inferium. What we should do... Because we can, like, hook this up to auto-crafting. Because I do have this Master Infusion crystal, which just infuses everything. Because you need the crystal in the middle to like craft these up into their, you know, higher tier shit, right? You need the crystal in the middle. There's the one that breaks and only infuses one tier. And then there's the Master Infusion crystal that does all the tiers and doesn't break at all. So I think what we should do is we should set up auto crafting recipes because I have that Master Infusion crystal. I have the Master one. It's right here. And all the other infusion crystals I needed to get there. I think what we do is we set up auto-crafting for all of those. We should probably make some patterns, too. Because we're getting a little low on those patterns. Give me, like, 30 patterns. Actually, this might have been a bad idea, because we're auto-crafting a bunch of bullshit right now. That's fine. We don't need too many. We need... Inferior. Actually, let's go to Mystical Essence, because that way we can sort of just dump the recipe. Or not Inferium. We need Prudentium. Yep. Inscribe that. Inscribe this. That's the Master one, right? Yep, that's the Master one. Because if it doesn't take the Master one, then as the recipe, then we're kind of boned. There's Tertium. Or no, that's Imperium. We need Supremium. And then we need... Apparently there's Awakened Supremium. I don't know how to make that. I don't know what it's used for. It doesn't fucking matter. But we do need... Insanium. Insanium Essence. Which is just a tier above that. So if we do all of that, we can condense... a lot of things. Or we could, like, condense a very wide margin of essence. So if I say make me... Computer, make me, like, 100 Insanium. Make me 100 of this. Oh, shit. 100. Yeah, it's gonna do it. It's gonna take a bit. But it's gonna do it. It's gonna take 100,000 Inferium. Which we do have a lot of. We have... Oh, we don't have a lot of it anymore. But we did have a lot of Inferium. We did. Are you done smelting? Oh, now it's just doing uranium. Because uranium, again, gets auto-crafted. It's just doing uranium now. So, all that shit is done smelting. We should theoretically have an ultimate induction provider and induction cell. Or 2 of them, 2 of each. Let's go back to the network core. Tear down the battery. It's not being used right now, so, or at least not being used in a great capacity right now. Do this, and this. So now the battery's at, like, this is as big as it's gonna get, unless I wanted to make it, like, 1 taller to fit in more shit. Which we might need to do, I won't lie to you, we might need to make this battery slightly bigger. Just so we could fit in more slots for energy-related stuff. So if we go to sleep... Right, theoretically. We go to bed. Just in theory. The SPS should process faster? Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. Because it only processes in the day. So now we're, holy shit, we're blitzing through that. We're blitzing through it now. Fuck yeah. Oh, never mind. We're not blitzing through it. We were blitzing through it. I think the Entangleporters kind of, are the, what's the word I'm looking for? The bottleneck. Because they can only hold on to so much energy. They can only hold on to 100,000 MFE and transfer it at just as slow. And those ultimate, these things only transfer 3 MFE a tick. So it's not really an easy way to transfer infinite energy. You know? It's not really a way to do that. So that's the bottleneck, is the 100k MFE. Or the 100 MFE. And we only have 83 antimatter. Unless I wanted to run a cable. Actually, running a cable all that way won't even do it. It won't even work. Right? I think. Capacity. Oh, it holds 3 MFE a tick. It can hold 3 MFE a tick. But if we do some really fuck shit, like, cable management stuff. Because the way that these cables work, I think, each cable, each little segment, can hold, this holds 3 MFE. This holds 3 MFE. So now it holds 6 MFE, and it can transfer 6 MFE. So if we just, like, connect a shit ton of cables all up together like this, right? Theoretically, we're at 58 MFE. We're at 58 MFE already. If we just, like, make a mess of cables on either end, we might be able to get it to, like, 200 MFE. Right? So that it goes, like, twice as fast? Potentially? I'm not really sure. I'm not really confident in that idea. Either way, whatever. We're making antimatter either way. It doesn't fully matter. We're making antimatter. It's all good. Or, no, that's a stupid idea. I was gonna say, what if we put it on its own network? So instead of energy output, we have, like, antimatter energy output, but that would be really dumb and overly complicated. I don't think we're gonna do that. I think that's a bad idea. While this is running, let's go make Aldemadium. Because I want to grow some Aldemadium. I want to get some Aldemadium. I don't really know what I'm going to need to use it for. But we're going to need it, you know, it's all the mods. The mod pack is all the mods, bro. So what can we even use this for? What can we use Aldemadium for? A bunch of shit, actually. There's like Aldemadium tier stuff. You know, metallurgic mycelium. I think that just takes any block. The Aldemadium upgrade, plates for tools, and all this other stuff in all these other places. We could make a reinforced, whatever a reinforced resonator is, we could do that. Upgrading mob spawners, which we don't really use mob spawners, but we can upgrade those. Okay, there's not a whole lot we do with Aldemadium, I'm noticing. We could summon... Oh, that's how we make Vibranium. We need to get into magic to make Vibranium. We need to get into blood magic and Ars Nouveau and mystical agriculture, but we're already done with this leg of the journey. But we need the 4 essences of the elements and a bucket of life. How the fuck do you get this? Is this blood? Is this blood? How do we get this? How does this work? Hematophagous comb. Okay, this is blood. So we need a bucket of blood from blood magic, is what you're saying. That's, concerning. But we'll go with that. We'll go with that at some point. I don't know why this is taking so long to craft. I'm like, concerned that I fucked something up. I'm concerned I fucked something up. Oh, it's crafting. It's just taking forever because, we're making, like, 100,000 different... Yeah, we're condensing, what was that, like 89,000? 100,000 different things into 100 different things? We're it's a whole process. So it's working. It's just a whole process. It's working. It's just complicated. Not complicated, but like tedious. It's just tedious. Regardless, how do we get this shit? We need refined glowstone. I think we have. We don't. I lied to you. How do we get refined glowstone? I think it's... Oh, it's glowstone and an osmium compressor. We can do that. Glowstone into... We have an osmium compressor, right? Yeah, right here. We don't have a lot of osmium in it, though. So that's that sucks. Okay, osmium. Oh, we gotta make osmium. You sons of bitches. I hate you. Because I don't feel like auto-crafting osmium because it's gonna take forever. I've been meaning... We gotta tear that thing down. We do. We do. We do gotta tear that thing down. We really do. It's horrible. It's horrible. I hate it. I hate how inefficient it is. Alright, now we smelt that. Smelt it all up. Cook it. Let him cook. And we got osmium. Okay. If we do this... Just kind of slowly... Not even slowly. Very quickly. Pump more osmium into it. We got refined glowstone. We did it. So... It's one... I just put it all away. It's one refined glowstone. In here. We need a lot of energy too, from what I gather. We need 100,000 FE, which we do have. We do have a lot of FE to be doing that. We need flux infused ingots. I don't think we have those. Flux. Yeah, how do we get those? There's a couple of these I think we do already have. Oh, that's fucking easy. We got a flux infused ingot. Put one of those in there. We need... Actually, we might want to do the nitro crystal. Because nitro, we need to use this thing to make a nitro crystal. So, how do we do nitro crystals? It is 2 redstone, a block of blazing crystal. I don't think we have. Do we have blazing crystal? I think we need to make some. Oh, we do. We have some. Here. It's a block of blazing crystal. Cool. And we put you here. 2 redstone blocks, which we do have some lying around. I knew that. And then we need a fucking... nether star, which we do have at least 1. We have 2. We have 2 nether stars. We might need to go kill some withers. Da, 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 da. Oh, this is gonna take forever. This sucks. God damn it. Ba, 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 ba. I don't think this is speeding up anything at all. Hey, we did it. We got our nitro crystals. Oh, they like glow, dude. Did you see that shit? Yeah, look at that. Boom, boom. It's like pulses. That's creepy. I don't like that. Okay, we got a nitro crystal. We got a lot of nitro crystals, but we're gonna try making just one at a time. We need a soul infused ingot, which I think we have. Soul, we don't. Soul infused ingot. How do we do that? Where's the... We need 2 iron to 1 copper to 1 soul sand dust. We need a mechanism, or not a mechanism. We need specifically a thermal pulverizer in soul sand. Okay. I don't think we have one lying around, so... Specifically, a thermal expansion pulverizer. Which is a whole thing. Da, da, na, 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 na. We need these gears. We need this thing. We need the fucking piston. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, we got a pulverizer. We'll just throw it in like this corner where we throw everything else. Excuse me. Oh, we need cable. Ultimate cable, power cables, He-Man. The power cables. Okay. We need 2. We really need to upgrade it. Because right now it kind of blows. It's real slow. But we could just time in a bottle it for now. It's really not that big a deal. We need some soul sand. Which we're not auto-crafting for some reason. Look at how slow that is. Jesus. This also needs to... I need to rip... There we go. Oh, no. Hold on. There we go. Jeez. There was a block stuck back there. All right, let's make one of those, like... What do you call them? The upgrades? The... From thermal. I forget what they're called, though. Auxiliary... Something or others? They're on this page. Flux linkage amplifier. Flux linkage. We need the base one. So we can make better ones, but... We need... How many? 4? It's 8. Because it has 4 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need... 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck! We're out of gold. We're out of gold, homies. Make me 200 gold. Computer, make me... Ow, fuck. I'm still sore. Still sore from 2 days ago. Computer, make me some gold. I think I got bottlenecked, motherfucker. Go to the East Atrium. Oh my god. I might just tear this shit down right now. This might be our another side project after we get some Aldemodium. This might be the side project after we get Aldemodium. This is starting to piss me off. We really just need to Control X, Control V somewhere. I don't know where, but probably back in my inventory. And then we have to redo all the processing patterns. But it's okay. And then we have to kind of tear down some things on the inside there. But it's okay. Okay, we need gold, right? Yeah, we got 1 dust! We did it. Alright. We need gold for 1 more of these. And we need 4 of these. So that we can speed this shit up, because it's so slow. It's still really slow. But, like, it's better now. Because we can also just time in a bottle it. Oh, it's draining more energy than we can... Okay, never mind. Never mind, no soul sand dust for us. I think we only needed the 2. I think we only needed the 2 anyway. Induction smelter. We need soul infused B. Interesting. We need iron, 1 copper. That much we can do. Fuck. Okay. Make me 5 iron. And then make me... I think I have some... Yeah, I have copper lying around. Yeah, and we do have a alloy smelter. This might work. Nope, we need specifically an induction smelter. I think. I don't know. We could try it. Yeah, it's not taking the dust. Okay, we need specifically a thermal series induction smelter. Induction, because we can't have nice things. Not in this economy. Alright. 1, 2. 1. Oh, we need a blast furnace. Oh, we don't have smooth stone. We don't have fucking a furnace either. Just make some smooth stone, dude. The amount of effort we're going through right now. The amount of effort that this is taking me. I guess it makes sense. It's supposed to be like one of the ultimate bars, one of the ultimate ores, right? It's like that's like the whole idea. Is it's like the one of the ultimates, one of the best in the city, best in the business. Okay, we got a pulverizer. Let's make you a little spot for your shenanigans. We need ultimate stuff, because of course we do. We always be needing this shit. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Oh, iron. Shit. Give me 100. No. Yeah, fuck it. Make me 100. Make me 100 iron. Make me 100 iron. And an iron. And then way too much time to cook. It's just not taking that long. And we got our soul-infused ingot. Okay. What's next? So we got, what, 4 out of, like, 6? We need Diorum and Energetic Alloy. I think we already have Energetic Alloy because we've messed with Ender IO before. And then we need Diorum ingots. What the fuck is a Diorum? How do we do that? This stuff. We need charcoal, specifically. So we need logs? Do we have any logs? We do. Cool, we have charcoal specifically. We have gold. We need arcane crystal dust, which is just smelting these arcane crystals, which we have a ton of. Actually, I think we only need 2, but so we'll just cook up 2. And then we need Mundibar, which I don't think we have the this was the hitch. I remember this being like because we need Phantom Membrane. Never mind, we have at least 1 Phantom Membrane, so it's not that big a deal. Arcane Crystal, oh fuck. What I miss? Not really a whole lot. we're trying to make all the Modium for not really any particular reason. I kind of just wanted to let the SPS do its thing. So I can make some progression into the mod pack. You know, because we need all the Modium for stuff later down the line. Because all the Modium is like one of the end game ores. And then we use all the Modium to get Vibranium. And then we use Vibranium to get Unobtainium. And then Unobtainium we use for a bunch of shit. Really all 3 of those we use for a bunch of shit. But like those in particular, we like Unobtainium is like the end game of the end game, or bar, I guess. Need this, and this. Did I do it right? I did it. We got all the Modium. Awesome. So what do we do with this now? There's not really a whole lot we can do with this. I know we've already established that. What we should do is make this smithing template. Actually, no, we shouldn't, because then we need to make more Aldomodium. I really need to grow this. I really need to grow all the Modium, because there's all the Modium seeds. I gotta go pack my stuff. I'm moving out. Oh shit. Well, congrats, firstly, but I appreciate the lurk. Nonetheless, you have fun with that. We need all the Modium blocks, so we need a lot. We need to do this. We're gonna need to do this recipe a lot. I think we already have some. No. No, never mind. We don't have all the Modium already. That was the first time we did that. We fucking did it though. We need 3 soul sand dust and an appetite dust for the quest at least. I mean, we don't really need a whole lot in general because we already got all the Modium, but like I want to fill out the quest book at some point. So we need flux infused dust. I think we have some, no? Flux, how the fuck do we make flux infused dust? Oh, that wasn't hard. We did that. And now we need appetite dust, which I'm assuming we just put it in a crusher of some kind. I'm assuming we put it in this pulverizer. And there's our appetite dust. Bada bing, bada boom, we win. We did the Aldomodium quest. Kinda, sorta, at least. What time is it? 4? We got time. We got time to do a bunch of random bullshit, don't we? Congratulations. However, 3 won't be enough. Oh boy, do I know it. Boy, do I know it. The Aldomodium block is how you make yourself an infinite source. Yeah, that's how you make the seeds. That's how you make the seeds. Besides from being needed for Vibranium, Aldomodium can be used to make some other useful items. It looks like it does. I mean, I don't really need the pickaxe. I don't really need the mining tools, considering like we have a powered one. Like we don't really need the mining tool. It is unbreakable though. The tools are unbreakable. I could use it to make my sword better though. Who needs enchanted golden apples? I don't know what the Aldomodium apple does. I don't know what the fucking Aldomodium carrot does either. But we still got a long way to go. We need buckets of life. Go dive into blood magic to create this. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. for vibranium. That's one of the big hitches. I have never messed with blood magic. And we need to mess with blood magic to do that. So that'll be like another time. I really just want to do you know, do all this shit. I just wanted to do the process to begin with. You know, to make the bars to begin with, to prove to myself that I can. Or something. I don't know. I do have a couple other ideas. Firstly, let's go double check the SPS. See that it's still functioning properly. Yeah, it's functioning properly. Albeit very, very slowly. Albeit very, very slowly. I do think I want to do that energy cable idea, where I just loop a bunch of like universal cables around. Let's make like 200 maybe, because we need like what, 200k FE to speed up to like double what we're doing right now. We need 200k FE going into this to double what we're doing. So the stupid pipe idea, frankly, there might be energy pipes that are better than this. FE. So like energy pipes that are better than this. 32,000 FE a tick. No, the pipes mod, definitely not. Ender IO maybe has energy pipes. Are there Ender IO pipes that move energy faster than this? Energy? No. Conduit? I think they're called conduits. Pressurized fluid conduit. Ender fluid conduit. This is good fluid, not energy. I need energy. ME conduit, that's different. Chemical conduits. Pressurized chemical conduit. Refined storage conduit. Fluid yeah, none of these are... Oh, energy conduit. Alright, well, how the fuck do we do that? Is there a way to do that? Conductive alloy? Oh, Christ. Alright, we'll never... Well, that's gonna be a whole process. I think we're just gonna do the stupid way. I think we're gonna do the stupid way. So if we disconnect you from power real quick, the rhythm gets stronger. We disconnect you from power, just I guess fill it with more polonium. Maybe power isn't the problem, because when I reconnect it to power, it starts going like almost like crazy. Never mind. I think I take it back. I don't think it does. But let's say we put one up at the top here. Oh shit. Not yet. And then we configure this so that it outputs to this side. I don't know why I made pressurized tubes. I need fucking universal cables, not pressurized tubes. Make me 200 of those. What other quest did we do? Power. Still oh, the energy cable's down here. Okay. I think we got it as a reward for completing one of their quests. I don't know. Okay. Say we do this. Let's shrink it down a bit. We need to get up there. I guess we don't need to get up there. It'd be easier if we did. Because the idea is we output to this side, and we kind of just loop a bunch of these cables, like in really obnoxious looking ways. Actually, we could probably build and gadget this, can't we? We could probably build and gadget this. Ooh, hold on. Okay. We do like this, 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 and this, 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 this. See, now we're outputting 324 MFE. Just from this concentric ring of cables. So if we do like... It's still only taking 100 MFE a tick. Okay, so this is pointless. This is pointless. This is pointless as fuck. Yeah, it's still only 100 MFE. The bottleneck really is the wireless thing that we're doing. It really is. It's unfortunate, but it is. That's just how it is. Unless there's a way to upgrade it, I don't think there is. Like, hey, store more FE. You know, I don't think there's a way to do that. Yeah, there's no upgrade. Oh, there is. Oh, but it only takes the anchor upgrade, which you can't make. Okay, so never mind. The bottleneck is inherently the wireless thing. Oh well, I guess well maybe I'll run another cable all the way under the building to kind of get the same effect. I kind of doubt that'll work that way, or at least not easily. Yeah, that blows. That really blows. That really blows. There has to be another way to transfer energy wirelessly that doesn't blow. You know? There has to be another wireless, like, FE transfer thing that doesn't fucking suck. But I have to find it. Is the problem. I have to find it. Wireless does, like, fucking... What other, like... hold on. I have an idea. Because one of these quest books is just general energy transferal, right? There's, like, a general energy transfer thing, or a general I don't really know thing. Also neural networks, mystical agriculture, pylons, modular routers. Doesn't modular routers let you send energy? Detector module, sender module. I don't know what this fucking mod is. It all works starts with a router. Buffer is the single item slot. Okay. This seems like not very useful. At least for what I'm trying to do. This does not seem very useful for what I'm trying to do. It seems like more vanilla-y wireless transfer stuff, so no energy. I guess there is. Takes more energy with the energy modules. Okay, yeah, this isn't really what I'm looking for. I mean, it is technically, but like... Yeah, basic logistics. Here we are. Energy importing. Just smack an energy importer on a power source and connect it to an energy interface or logic cables. Put and edit the variable cards. Okay. Mod filter, NBT filter, laser IO. It's all about moving items via lasers. Okay, it's not about moving power via lasers, though. I need power. Oh, energy card. Energy has to get around somehow, preferably where we want it to go. Move it around just the same as with items, fluids, and chemicals. Well, like, what's the upper limit to how much energy we could send? What's the upper limit to this? I don't really know. That's worth investigating. I don't know about now, but maybe at some point. That's worth investigating at some point. That fucking blows. That we can only send 100k FE at a time. That really blows. So then how... There has to be like an infinite... I know I'm like talking in circles, but like, is this infinite? Can I wirelessly send... This isn't even like true wireless though, because I have to send lasers around everywhere. And that's kind of cool, because that was like the original idea for like my wireless setup, was sending lasers all around the base somewhere. Connecting them somehow. But like, I'd rather it just be true wireless, you know? Like this, like just put a block down and have it do the thing, right? I'd rather just do that. Like it just seems a lot less effort. Put an Arcanist. Tech. Yeah, you definitely don't have anything. Industrial foregoing. Maybe... I don't know, dude. I don't know. This sucks. This is kind of the question of the hour right now. Is how are we going to set up true, like, infinite true wireless? I guess I'm asking for a lot. If I'm asking for infinite true wireless power... That I'm asking for a lot. I acknowledge that. Also, I don't know how to complete this fucking quest. 50 million FE. I don't know how to complete that. Because this quest only gets completed when I've generated 50 million FE. And I've done well above that. I've gone well above and beyond that. I'm telling you right now. I've gone well above and beyond. So I don't really know. There's really no way to increase capacity. Like energy capacity. At all. Input. Yeah, FE. Unit FE. Yeah, I don't... Fuck, dude. Do I really have to set wires up everywhere? Or at least to here? Like, setting up wires to here? You know? Also, it's idle now, and that scares me. Oh, it's only idle because it's not generating polonium. That's the big problem. Is it's only idle because it's not making polonium. Alright, well. In that case... We got the antimatter, technically. It's just gonna take 100,000 years to do what we're trying to do, to get enough for one single pellet. How do we fix that? I got no idea. I got no idea. Besides sending lasers everywhere, I don't really know what I would do there. Lasers everywhere would be cool, though. I gotta admit. Lasers everywhere would be cool. Maybe we'll mess with that. Let's do some, like, testing. Let's do some testing. Because I want to figure out what that... It was, like, it was at Laser IO. At Laser... No, I spelled laser wrong. Laser IO, right? These laser connectors. If we use these to send power, we need logic chips. We need raw logic chips. We need quartz blocks. Which we'll just make a few of those. Raw logic chips. Make me like, yeah, those, sure. We need to smelt them up, so we'll go to the workshop. Real quick. Just very, very, very quick. Very real quick. We got our logic chips. And we need, like, the energy card upgrade. Somehow. Item card, fluid card, energy card. Oh shit, hold up. Energy card. We need like at least 2 of these, right? Need laser connectors. At least 2 of those. We need laser nodes, I think, because those like condense lasers into, I don't fucking know. we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna brute force this somehow. I don't know how, but we're gonna brute force it. So we're going to put a laser right here. And you're not doing anything. Okay, cool. I need the wrench. You know what I need? I need the wrench. We don't have the wrench at all. Laser wrench. We got one more wrench to add to our fucking repertoire. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, hold on. Install the energy card. Oh god. Inner, default, redstone ignored, redstone channel. Energy card? No. How does this work? Energy limit 100%. Okay. Insert, default. Insert, extract, stock, sensor, insert. Default. Oh god. Is there a book? Oh, thank god there's a book. I was about to say. Jesus. How was I gonna make it? Book! Tell me your secrets. Laser node is the most important block in laser as allows you interaction with adjacent blocks. By using cards such as the item card, you can interact with the adjacent block. Okay, so it all starts with the node. You do have. So now we put in the energy card somewhere. It says insert. So why are you not connecting then? Huh? How are you not connecting to my power supply? Oh, you know what? I needed to set to the right thing. There we go. Now energy's being sent into this shit. And then we kind of just set the laser to it somehow. That doesn't work at all. Okay, now it's it's sending. You see the little beam? The little beam there? I think that means it's sending power to things. I don't know how it's gonna send power to anything, but read the book. Keep reading. Each side of the node is a 3x3 grid of inventory slots that accept cards. Yep, I already figured that out. Use the buttons along the top to change which side. The adjacent screenshots show, yep, node UI. Multiple adjacent inventories at a time. Can be connected together using the laser wrench, allowing connection between distant inventories. The max range is 8 blocks. If your nodes are farther apart, it is recommended to use laser connectors. So we could connect those two using the wrench. Laser connector. Multiple laser nodes can be connected directly to each other using the laser wrench. However, the maximum range is 8 blocks. Laser connectors can act as a cheaper intermediate point between nodes, allowing you to build a network of interconnected inventories. Okay. So, like, it's the advanced one. Just like laser connectors connecting to other basic connectors, when it does with 8 blocks, they can only be connected to other advanced connectors, however, forming a pair. Like, the fucking... Do you see the, like, syntax here, bro? The text here is, like, broken. It's not just your resolution. Like, this just... It looks broken. Forming a pair, the connector range from one advanced connector to its partner is infinite, including across dimensions. Okay, so these two can be infinite. Wait. So if we make advanced connectors, we could effectively have infinite... We could effectively have true wireless. But that depends on how much the fucking... Oh, God. Okay, hold it. We're gonna test this out now. Because I want to upgrade these, considering we can. Got one advanced one. We got another advanced one. So if we put you, like, right here. We say right-click you to send your shit here. So now you're sending energy to this node. Right? And then we send one here. Right-click you. Connection exceeds maximum... Oh, fuck you. Right-click you. And right-click you. Now they're... Okay, this is across dimensions. Technically. I mean, it's just infinite wireless. But how much power does this send? You know? Because maybe this is the strat. But also, they only operate in pairs. You know? They only operate in pairs. We can't use, like, 3 or more. That's the big hitch that I'm noticing, is they only operate in pairs. This does give me an idea, though. This does indeed give me an idea. Because what we could do is we could make another lithium battery, like, output. We can make another battery output somewhere. I forget how. Let's go to the battery. Let's just go take a little walk towards the battery. Right, the battery's down here. What the fuck is this thing called? Oh, shit. Okay, well, that sucks. I guess we'll never know. Induction casing, structural glass. Induction port. We need, like, another port. Down, 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 down. Another output port, right? So if we do... we don't... we'll break it. Break it. Break it. Break it. There. So now... You are going to be output. This fucking egg is pissing me off. It's the lasers that are getting shot out of me to pick up that egg. Upsetting me greatly. On a level beyond human comprehension. Jesus. So we got another port. We need a node? I don't know if the node has infinite, like, energy exchange, though. Right-click you. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. We fucked up. Alright. Output. Are you being... Oh, you know what? We don't have, energy. This is the one that we need the energy card in. So now it's sucking energy out of this thing. Which is fine. It's sucking energy out of this thing. Or at least interacting with energy in some capacity. And then if we put the laser... Like, we'll just put it, like, right on top of it. Because I feel like it'd look nicer. Put the laser on there. So now you're connected, right? It's hard to tell. It's connected. It's connected. So now we go put the other node onto over here somewhere. Onto the SPS. I don't really know how this is going to work. But if we take you out, and we take you out. And we put the other node up here well, I gotta fucking shrink down again, but... Where'd I put that? Right here. Take the other node. And put it, like, right in the middle, I guess, for just simplicity. Right-click you, and then go all the way back. I guess I could teleport. I don't know why I'm doing this. Network core. And then right-click you. So now they're linked. They're schlinked. They're schlinked together. Right? You're linked to a thing. You're linked to something. So you should be sending power, right? You should be sending power. How do we get it to send power to the things? You know, how do can we connect like a power output? Oh, you can see it through the walls. That's kind of cool. Do we connect it to a power output like the one we were using? Like what do we do here? I guess we're about to go find out. I'm assuming if we just do like ultimate universal cables and we just do this? No. Well then how the fuck does this work? How does this work? Alright, book. You better start telling me things. And then how do we items, cards, card mechanics, filters, items, logic chips, node over, I don't know. Okay, we're not doing items. Cards, we're not doing that either. Laser, I need like, how do we get the laser connectors? Oh, we need another node. We need another node. We need it to connect to another node. That's what it is. Node. Oh, we need to make another node. That's what that is. Node. Sure, fuck it. Create those glass things. Do. I fucked up. How do you do this? Oh, we need a laser connector. Okay. Do this. Make another node. And then say a little prayer that it works. Make a node. Do like right here, I guess, just for like simplicity's sake. Get the wrench. And then connect them up. Somehow. Output power to like this side, maybe? One of the sides? Where's the other power chip? Don't I have two? Don't I have two? Laser. I do. I just dumped the other one in the inventory. Laser! So now you're outputting power, no? Is that how that works? Why are you not like... What is happening? What is happening? Oh, you should be like extract, no? Insert power, I guess. I don't know. Extract power? That should work, right? If we set it to extract, you're not filling at all. Nothing's happening. Setting. Okay, this is just colors. I don't need colors. I need the thing to function. Extract on channel 0? I think I need to read up on nodes. I think that's the big problem. I don't know shit about no nodes. Laser nodes. Excuse me, I'm stretching. Stretching while I rack my brain about this shit. Ugh. Nodes can interact with multiple adjacent inventories at the same time. I figured, yeah. Connected together using the lasers, yeah. Three nodes are further apart. Use laser connectors, yep. Okay, two nodes connected. Nodes can interact with multiple adjacent inventory. Yeah, okay. Each side of the node is a 3x3 grid. Yeah, this is the UI. I set it to power. You know what? I think we need the cards. Energy cards. Used to send energy between inventories. Energy cards have some slightly different mechanics from the other cards. Unlike item and fluids, require overclockers to operate faster than once every 20 ticks. Energy cards operate every tick by default. For overclockers... Oh, we need to, like, overclock it to transfer more energy. And it seems like the most energy we can have is 200,000? No, that's 100,000. FE a tick. That's just worse. That's just worse than what we were operating on by default. That's just outright worse than what we were operating on by default. That sucks. that sucks. Well then, fuck. What we can do, it would be super dumb, but we can have another. We put another port with another export. We have like two separate different ones. Two separate ones. So that it outputs 100K on this side and 100K on that side. Right? It outputs 100K there, 100K there. And that'll be twice as fast. It'll also be kind of dumb, but it'll work at least. So you go here. Yeah, that's still a bottleneck. Frankly, why are we fucking with lasers when we can do that exact same thing with the quantum entangleporters? But yeah, there's no point to fucking with the laser mod if we're just gonna. We could do that with entangleporters slightly better. There's no point to that. We need a what was the thing called? Mechanism. It was the induction port. We need another one. Another induction port. Go back to the network core. And we're just gonna make its own. We're gonna make it its own thing. Right? Induction port can go up here. Another one at least. Laser node, energy card, induction casing. Yeah, get all this shit out of here. This fucking laser wrench, get that out of here. You can be an output. And we need a couple more entangloporters. Entangloporters. So we need one here. And you need to be configured to energy specifically, which I think you already are. Input. And you need to be set to SPS left. SPS left. Set it to that. And then the... Are you on input? I just need to double check this. Yeah, you're on input. You're not on eject, because we don't need to inject anything. Or eject anything. You are going to be... Input, no eject. You're going to be an input to SPS right. This is so obnoxious, but it'll work just fine. And then what we do from there, we go all the way back to the SPS. We're just gonna hoof it because I don't feel like. Actually, let's set up an entangleporter autocraft because we're gonna need another one. Yep. All this work for nothing, practically. We set you to. Oh my god. Okay, it functions at least. Set you to SPS left. And then the other one we're going to set to SPS right. The other one we're going to set to SPS right. So the SPS has its own full network of SPS right? Did I set this to SPS left? I did. Okay. So you're going to be SPS right. Now it's taking in 200,000 FE a tick, or MFE a tick. And it's going slightly faster, which is good. This is the new bottleneck. It's going slightly faster. I think the problem... Actually, I think polonium might be the bottleneck. Polonium might be the bottleneck. I think we need a thing to make more polonium faster. But I don't really know how to make more polonium faster, you know what I mean? Like, let's test something. Because the thing is, it's not going to be, like, we're not making polonium faster than we are making radioactive shit. We're making polonium as fast as, like, the reactor itself is making stuff. Like, it's not so much the polonium is the problem. Unless we can, like, upgrade this to somehow move faster, which I don't think we can. It's not that the polonium's the problem. It's that we're not making enough. We're not processing enough to make polonium. Or to make radioactive stuff to make polonium faster. So what I might end up doing, I think what I'm going to end up doing, Scram, turn it off for now. We're going to turn this off for now. Nothing radioactive, right? No waste, just the fuel. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing there, nothing anywhere. We're going to do exactly what we did with this setup over on this side. You know, like, we're going to do exactly that. Exactly this. Just run some pipes around here. Run some fission reactor ports. What is this? 15 by 15? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was gross. I'm sorry. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Fission reactor ports. What's 15 by 15? Reactor port. Oh, we already have a lot. 15 by 15. Calculator. 15 by 15 minus 89 is 136. So make me 136 of these. It's gonna be a while, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Tear this shit down. Tear this shit down. I think this is accidentally going to destroy that up there. So we need to be a little careful here. Because if we can pump more water into it, we can burn more fission fuel. Burn more fissile fuel. And the more fissile fuel we burn, the more waste we make. The more waste we make, the more polonium we make. It all works out. I think this will work, right? I think that worked. I hope that didn't break anything. I hope like that didn't fuck anything up. It doesn't look like it did. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. So this isn't broken. This wall should be intact, which it is. Okay, and then this should be fully intact too. Okay, cool. Start lining. What time is it? 4:45. We got time to be setting this shit up. We got time. Shit. Thank you for the hydrate mochi. Sippy, I appreciate it. I do need the hydration. I've been talking to myself about nothing for the last half hour. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Perfect. Boom. 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 Need a little bit more. And I don't feel like waiting on it, so we're gonna go speed that bitch up ourselves. Ugh. You need to go faster. No, not you. Oh, no, you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. You need to go faster. You really need to go faster. You. Okay, I really didn't need to. I could have just waited. It was pretty much almost done. I really didn't need to. I did not need to go do all that. I didn't need to go do all that. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Come on. There we go. And I don't think we need to make more sinks. I think we just need to connect more pipes. So because the big hitch, oh, we really need more? What is that, like 14? We need to make 14 of these? God damn. Oh, not you. Not you. Hold up. Hold up, Chief. SPS port, fission reactor port. We need to make 14 more of these. Go cook something. Go cook those. And then I think we can double the burn rate. Maybe even higher than double the burn rate. We might be able to, like, burn triple the rate that we're doing now. And thus we'll be able to make antimatter triple the speed. Potentially. Just due to the way that pipes work in this mod. I don't know. We're about to find out. Hopefully not the hard way. We need one more? Really? Did I do my math wrong? I might have done my math wrong. I think it's not a 15 by 15. I think it's a 15 by 16. One more. Go make me another one. I think it's 15 by 16, not 15 by 15. Come on. Come on, we're burning daylight. There we go. Okay, this should be done. Now we need the pipes. So we need, what, mechanical pipes, I think? It's, yeah, we only have 31 of those. So, make me, like, 400. Oh, we're done with the Insanium. Holy shit, we finally made it to the end of that. I'm not gonna need that for, like, anything, but it's done. At the very least, it's done. We'll just connect it up, like, right here. Right there. We'll loop that around. And then we'll, like, building gadget all the way down here. Once those mechanical tubes are done being made. See, this is one we should go speed up. Because this has to, we have to auto-craft, like, a bunch of different bullshit. This is a time in the bottle job. I'm telling you right now. You. Which one of yous is it? It's you. And you. It's not you. I lied. I just wasted a bunch of time in a bottle. There we go. Yep, see? That one. That craft ended up benefiting from being sped up. Just take a shit ton of those pipes. Connect them all up. How much are we transferring? 33 million millibuckets a tick. Make that. Well, we gotta figure out how many we're gonna... We gotta... Just give me a second. Just let me cook. Just let me cook before I talk myself into a hole. Just let me cook. It's all connected. 61,000. That's slightly less than double, actually. Is it? Yeah, because it was 33. Now it's 60... 61. Yeah, it's slightly less than double. But it's we've practically doubled the output. And then we could, if we really wanted to, do the exact same thing on this side. And the exact same thing on this side. Just input way more water. So what are we burning at right now? 24 millibuckets a tick. Let's try... It's still working just fine. Let's try 48 millibuckets a tick. Okay. We're at a stable level of water. We're not at a stable level of water. I lied to you. We're not. I think what we need to do is put sinks underneath those too. Yeah, now we're at a stable level of water. I think we do need to put sinks underneath all those. So let's go make, what is that, 15 sinks? For some reason, I thought we didn't need the sinks. I guess we do. Make me a lot more than that iron. Make me, like, 100, 200 iron. Go do that. Go cook. Jesus. Ugh, fuck, man. Working on nuclear reactors is hard work. Making antimatter is hard work. Oh, shit, we're out of terracotta. Alright, well. That fucking sucks. Can't we make terracotta? With, what we have? No? Okay, we can't make it with the essences. We can make clay with the essences we're growing, though. So that we don't have to, like, go through all that effort to get clay again. Luckily. Then we need, what, water? Water buckets, which is unfortunate. We only have the one water bucket? Really? We only have the one bucket? This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. I really need to make more buckets, I think. Well, because what ends up happening is, whenever I make mechanical tubes, because these tubes require buckets to be made. So it ends up auto-crafting all my buckets. And then also turning the buckets I already have, like in reserve for shit like this, into tubes. So I kind of don't win. There is no winning here, like at all. All right. I see your game, nuclear reactor. I see your game. Oh, you're on still? Oh, you're still burning. Oh no, you're making. You're at net positive. We're at a net positive. It's just not, like, a total... It's not, like, filling fast enough to make it all the way back to the top, but it's fine. This seems really dumb, but it's fine. At least I'm hoping that this is gonna work. I'm hoping this works. See, now we're filling it way fucking faster. Okay, so it does work that way. It does work that way. We just need a drain from a metric shit ton of sinks. We just need a drain from a ridiculous, ludicrous number of sinks. We might be able to burn even faster than this, actually. Burning faster because we're not losing water. We're still at a net positive. If we do like 52 burn rate. Now we're losing water. So if we do like 49 or like 50 burn rate, what's 50 burn rate looking like? We're still losing water. Okay, we'll do 48. Now we're not losing water. What about 49? We're gonna find the perfect level. 49 ends up draining water. Okay, 48 is the new bottleneck. 48 millibuckets a tick. So it really is just double it each side that we can. So if we do it on this side, we could almost... Oh, but not quite. Because we have this whole setup on this side. We have this whole setup on this side. But we could almost double it again. Or not double. It wouldn't be double it again. Because we can't double... It's not... We can't double 48. We can double 24 and add that to our 48. That's like, what, 67? 72? That's 72. 72 millibuckets a tick. That's 72 more nuclear radiation. 72 more nuclear radiation. See, now we're cooking way faster. Not that much faster, but a little faster. You know what I mean? Now we're cooking a little faster. Get the fuck out of here. Actually, that also means we're generating slightly more power from the steam engine, which is kind of cool, but that's not our main source of power anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go check up on the SPS. SPS is this way. I really need to label these hallways a little better. I think I need to start doing that. How are you holding up? Oh, we're going way faster now. Because we're burning double the millibuckets per tick. It's not that fast still. But it's cooking. It's cooking. It's cooking. It's cooking. Like, we're at 200. We're a fifth of the way there to an antimatter pellet. We're a fifth of the way to an antimatter pellet. God, this sucks. Does this really only make 1 millibucket? It makes 1 millibucket from 1,000 polonium. Okay, that's why it's taking so slow. Taking so slow? What the fuck am I saying? That's why it's operating so slow. Or taking so long. It's because we need, in total, 1,000 millibuckets of polonium. And we are just not generating that much. We're not really generating that much. Or, like, that quickly. Unless I wanted to make another fission reactor. But that's like a whole... That's a whole other can of worms. It's a whole other ballpark. Yeah, this is about as much as I'm willing to put into this thing for today. We're just gonna let it do its thing. I should double check that we're double check. Jesus. Should double check that we're still a net positive on fissile fuel. Because you're still being... Yeah, if you're being made, you're not being drained. You're actually backed up. Which is good. We want it to be backed up. I can't tell if we're making more fuel than we're losing, or if we're losing more fuel than we're making. I think we're making more fuel than we're losing. Actually, I think we've hit equilibrium. No, we're making more fuel. It's kind of hard to tell, especially with the resolution, but like, at the top there, it says that we're like slow, like barely making more fuel than we're losing. It's barely filling this pipe with more uranium hexafluoride than we are losing uranium hexafluoride. We're barely cash positive, which is fine. Which is fine. I don't think that's really fitting, or that's really helping this output, though. Because I don't think that this is going any slower or faster. I don't then if we had 2 solar neutron activators, I don't think 2 of them would make much difference. I really don't. Because this burns 10 per tick. Maybe it would help. Maybe it would. I don't think it would. But there's like a chance. I don't know, let's make a new one. Let's make a new one. Solar neutron activator. How do we make this shit? Make me all that jazz. Let's go, just for shits. Just for shits, we'll see. I don't think it's gonna help, personally. But it's worth looking into. It's starting to get dark later, too. Like, holy shit. I need to go switch the lights on. Give me 1 second. It's starting to get fucking dark in here, dude. Fuck. Alright. That's a little better. But, fuck, it's starting to get dark at, like, 5. That's insane. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So if we theoretically... You're the output. Right? Gases... Output. Input from the... We can't input from the top. Okay, so we gotta be real careful, then. We need to... make it so this side doesn't input anything. So we need to set you to gases. Otherwise, it'll break everything. Gases. None. So now it's disconnected. It's disconnected, and I'm stuck because I made this whole setup with spaghetti. I built this whole setup with spaghetti and gumdrops, like I'm in like middle school tech ed class. This whole, like, wire setup. So, theoretically, if I say a little prayer, this is not going to break anything. We need, pressurized tubes. 1 pressurized tube. Theoretically, this isn't going to break anything. Okay. We did it. We did it. Input from the... No, not input. No, input gases from the right. So now you should be... Oh, wait. This is... I just realized this isn't going to work. I just realized I just fucked myself. I just fucked myself royally. Because there's nuclear waste in here. So I can't move that. I just realized the solar neutron activator needs... Okay, we need to figure this shit out, like, now. If I break this, it's going to, yep, it's emitting radiation particles. Haha. That's awesome. That's awesome. We love that. We love that. We love that. Because I don't think that... Well, maybe this will work? No, because the pipe is like... Okay, we can temporarily fix this. The pipe is in the way. It needs like sunlight to function. But we can fix this actually. It's gonna be annoying. But we can fix this. See, it just okay. Now it's empty. But I was thinking we do one of these. All right, one of this. Oh wait, hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. It's ugly, but it fucking works. It's ugly, but it fucking works. And I can just crouch underneath the pipe if I really need to get back here. So, yeah, sure. We'll turn it back on. Turn it back on and see if that makes a difference. Turn that shit on. DJ, spin that shit. Okay, you're making about as much as possible. It says 3. You're making 2 to 3. I don't know. Let's go to the SPS now. Let's go to the SPS and just see if they made a difference. I don't think it made a difference in the input though. I really don't. Yeah, because we're still only burning 5, 6. Yeah, that didn't really do much. We're not making enough fissile waste for it to be worth spreading them out like that. So we'll just turn it off. We're not we'll go back to what we were doing. Go back to the setup we had. Go back to the setup we had. Go back to the way things were. The old ways. Oh well. It's fine. Did I just fuck myself? Oh, I fucked myself. Shit. Okay, so fun fact. I was a little too quick on the draw. And I broke a block that had radioactive material in it. And now my entire area is covered in radioactive waste, which would have been a major issue. Or it's not covered in waste, but it's covered in nuclear fallout. So that's why there's green particles everywhere. Would have been an issue like a month or two ago. But I installed radiation shielding in my armor here. So we're safe. Unfortunately, I think these guys are not safe. Oh, it didn't reach this far. Okay. Never mind. I thought these guys were all gonna die. But it did not reach this far. But that being said, if you look at the bottom right of my HUD, as I get closer to the radiation, yeah, we have 13. I don't know what that's measured in. But, like, we're at 38, 48, 49. That's in the air. 100 in the air. 251. 400. 440. Yep, in this room. Actually, wait. 800 out here. 800 USVs around here. That's insane. We have 800 USVs. 1 MSV. Okay, this was at the point of where I broke everything. It's 75 MSVs. That sounds like a lot. I think that would kill an elephant. I think it would. But it's fine because it also says 4 hours 58 minutes. So in 5 hours, all that's gonna go away. As long as I just leave this open. Okay, that's actually not as dangerous as I thought it was going to be. Thank you for yeeting me away. I really needed that after causing... I thought I was going to cause, like, super Chernobyl. It really was just I let some radiation leak into the air, and it's not near anything important, and I'm protected from radiation. So it's not that big a deal. It's not. Luckily, it's not that big a deal. So we can afford to be a little careless with our radiation. Maybe not that careless, but a little bit. What do I want to work on now? Because the SPS is pretty much as done as it's gonna be. I'm thinking maybe more magic plants. Oh, I was about to say this is off, but that's because of low radiation never hurt. Exactly, low radiation never hurt. It's off because they're not making polonium. Low radiation never hurt nobody. See, it goes wicked fucking fast once we have a backlog of polonium. But, like, we're not making enough polonium for there to be... Eventually, this 47's gonna run out. Yep, there we go. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Did we make antimatter yet? We're not even fucking close. We're not even fucking close to making antimatter. Jesus, dude. Alright, well, I'm thinking... What other seeds can we even make that would be worth making? Actually, you know what we should fucking do? Fuck them seeds, dude. You know what we should do? Redo our... We're in the wrong part. We're in the wrong sector. We need to redo the ore smelting thing. Because that ore smelting thing is upsetting me to no end. That thing needs to get redone. This thing needs to get redone. Even if it, like, looks ugly. It's we're still making uranium right now. Here, let's go take the card out. That's auto, because there's a card that's auto crafting uranium. Let's go take the card out of that thing. Real fast. Just for a little bit. Just take the crafting card out for a sec. Yep. And we're gonna go, like, tear this bitch up because I don't need it to be that efficient. We have so much ore that, like, getting 5 bars from it is not necessary, like, at all. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. So, we don't need this shit. We don't need it to run through this. Or this. Or the... Well, we could... Yeah, we delete these pipes. I don't think we're gonna tear down too much back here. Because I think having, like, a thing that has sulfuric acid in it is useful in general. I think that's, in general, pretty useful for, like, other things in the event we really need sulfuric acid for something. You know? They tear this out. We could tear this out because we don't need the sink doing stuff. We do need the sink, because the sink is providing water to some of the machines back here, but we don't need the sink providing water to the front end. We don't need to go into the front end. Get rid of you, because we don't need the crystallizer. The crystallizers are so fucking slow. By proxy, we don't need power running into you anymore, really. So we can tear this out. We can tear this out. And you as well. There's so many machines, dude. I could put the book away. I don't really need the book. Here's what I need to do. I need to pee real fucking bad. So I'm gonna go take 5. I'll be right back. And then we'll redo this whole thing. It is fucking cold out, dude. I mean, we haven't like turned our heat on or anything, so I'm kind of. I still have my air conditioner in my window, so like it's fucking. We a little nippy out right now. It's a little nippy right now. For better or for worse. Are we in radioactive territory? We are. I swear I was about to say I saw it. There's a particle. There's a radiation particle. So it's radioactive over here. Not by much though. The further we get away from ground zero, the less dosage of radiation we have. So that's that's good. By and large, that's pretty good. And then we need to delete this. Picking up where we left off. Delete this. We don't need these. Da da da. Da 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 da. You know, personally, I'm a big winter enjoyer. I know a lot of people are. I don't think there's a lot of summer fans left out there in the world as things keep getting hotter and hotter out there. I don't think there's a lot of summer fans left. So I know it's not really a hot take that winter is superior, but I think a hot take is that a lot of those people will say like, "Oh, I'd rather it be winter all year. I'd rather it be like this all year." You know? But really, it becomes hard to appreciate winter as a concept. I think we need to move this over. It gets hard to appreciate winter when you don't have the shithole season that is summer. You know, you can't have good without evil. You can't have yin without yang. You can't have some third thing without some other third thing. You know? You can't have Cheech without Chong. You can't have what was the other one? The other fucking Harold and Kumar. You can't have Harold without Kumar. You know, you kind of need to go through the shithole, like sweating your ass off 24/7 for a couple months. You need to go through that so that you can truly appreciate when like fall rolls around, and then when winter rolls around, and then when it starts to snow, and you're like, man, I really don't want to shovel this, and this also kind of sucks, but like it's better than the summer. You really need the highs to appreciate the low lows, or I guess other way around. You need the low lows to appreciate the high highs in life, right? That's how I look at it, at least. Is it's hard to appreciate winter without also, you know, having to deal with summer, because it just makes it feel that much. It makes it feel better. It makes it feel nicer. Let me just tear up this floor a little bit. Where is everything going? Because this is where items are being sent to after they're done, it seems. Yeah, items are being sent here after they're like fully processed. And then that's just power. Because I'm thinking of tearing this up. Like all this shit. But the problem is I would need to move some things around. Because if I put like this, if I shift everything over so that it starts here, there's like cables and stuff that need to run around. You know, like these cables need to run over a little. Sort of. So let's get some universal cables firstly. So I can like send power into where they need to go. So power can go here, here, here. It's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll just do this shit. And I don't remember which of these is which. I'll be honest with you. I don't remember which of these goes where. I think the injecting factory goes first. Because then it's hydrogen chloride is coming here. Then we need oxygen. So I'm assuming the purifying factory. Yep, that's oxygen. Then we need the fucking... Oh, this is where it gets bad. This is where it gets bad. Platinum clumps. What do we do with clumps? No, not clumps. Yeah, clumps, I think. Yeah, it all turns into clumps. Okay. What do we do with clumps? Not you. All the modium clumps. Put them into a crusher. We crush them down into dust. Okay, so we need the crushing machine. Crusher goes next. Then the enriching factory goes next. Right? Yeah, can we crush down the clump into dirty iron dust? Then we enrich it into regular iron. Okay, then enriching factory. And then... not enriching factory. Well, let's just, like, block this off for a second so I can process. Then the smelting factory. And then we can delete all this. We can delete all of this, really. We could really just get rid of this. Dun, dun, dun. Because the item input, or output, is going to go... excuse me. Gonna go right here-ish. Like, that's gonna be the output pipe. That one. Is that one right there. So, we can actually configure that right now. Instead of item output in the back, we output you that side. Yep. And then I guess auto-eject? Auto-eject's already on. Okay. And then we just fill this shit in. Because we don't really need any of this anymore. we can like wall this off. We can like fill in this the walls here. Because we don't need all this space at all, really. Not at all. I don't know why I did like half an Obama impression. Not at all. My fellow Americans. We don't need this space. I've done better. I've done better in my life. I've done better impressions. Ugh. Okay. So theoretically, we're also gonna need to redo all these patterns. Because these patterns say, hey, put in 1 iron and get out 5 iron. So we need to redo these to say, put in 1, get out 4. But we'll get to that when we, like, actually hook everything back up. Because we still need we need to hook up some pipes. Couple pipes. Not many. Not many. But we need to figure out a way to fucking move them. And that's gonna suck. I'll set you to that. Oh, and we also need, logistical transporters here. So input. Oh, input from the left. Yeah, input from the left. We need to put some item transporters. Logistical transporters. Do. And then it'll go through the whole list, the whole 9 yards. It'll do all its thing. Way less complicated, way faster. Maybe not that much faster. But, you know, still 4 times faster is kind of a big deal when we've been dealing with what we've been dealing with. We can also fill this in. Like, this is all good. Cool. All right. And then we need to figure out how we're getting this and this over here and here. You know, like, we got a bit of a conundrum, don't we? Actually, it's not that much of a conundrum. It's a little bit of a conundrum, but we can manage. Do. So now everything should be in working order. You're still making water vapor. We just had to move the sink over. I think that's all we needed. And now we need those pressurized tubes. Pressurized tubes. If we, like, disconnect these things... Push, pull, none. Push, pull, none. Just so they're not, like, connecting to anything. Oh, you need to be set instead of output on the bottom. Or back output. We do top output. Now that should be good. And now you do... Oh, fuck. Oh, no, this is doable. Because this needs to go... up here. And then down here. And then here. Right? Like, and then down this wall, and then into this thing's ass. This needs to go, you know, over here, down into this thing's ass. So there's a bit of a conflict here, because they both end up needing to share this specific block of error that I'm, like, not sort of pointing to. And we need, you know, fixing that's going to be a bit of a problem, but not that much of a problem, luckily, because we could just do one of these. Well, you know, we're operating in 3D, dude. Oh, shit. Okay, don't do that. Do, none. You. Hydrogen chloride, yep. You. Oh, God. Okay, do that again. Push, pull, none. Boom. All right, so now we're getting hydrogen chloride over here, which is good. that's very good. And now we need to get the oxygen over there. So push pull none. Push pull none. Push pull none. Push pull none. Da da da. E da da da. Da da da. Da da da. So that theoretically, if I didn't fuck this up at all. There we go. Okay, I like sort of fucked it up, but not really. Boom. 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 And then we block that shit off, Chief. So there we go. No? Is that... Did I fuck this up somehow? Oxygen. I mean, I kind of fucked it up. Oh, I fucked it up a little bit. This is supposed to be dumping excess oxygen into here. I wanted this to be a buffer in the event that something goes wrong. Can we set this to input-output, actually? We can set it to input-output. It's kind of a weird system. But it works. But it works. Kinda. Sorta. So it takes the... Yeah. Where is this coming from? Oh, it's coming from here. Oxygen is coming from here. So we're sucking the oxygen out of here. Sending it there directly, but also here when there's too much. Okay, so it works. It's a little janky, but it works. Why is this here? Okay, well, it's not there anymore. Not there anymore. So theoretically, this should all work. This should all just fucking work. Like, it should theoretically work. But we need to fix all the patterns. So we're gonna rip the patterns out of their holes. Like, make some space up here and make new patterns? We're gonna make new patterns. So if we do... What does that sound? Oh, that's a Geiger counter. Oh, let me pause the music for a second. Listen. That's a Geiger counter. I forgot I built that. That's like part of it. Of the radiation in the fucking atmosphere. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's go see what happens if we get real fucking close to the source. I want to get real close to the source and hear this. Oh, it's going off. It's going off. It's kind of hard to hear over the reactor, but like, it's clicking. It's clicking. That's interesting. I like that. I didn't even notice that was a thing. I had so much like audio sensory information going into my ears that I didn't even notice that was there. That's kind of cool. Okay, so now we need to do all of these bars again, but slightly betterer. So if we do like, I don't know, is there a way to like imprint? No, we can't imprint a specific recipe the way we usually do it. Because it's technically like 5 different recipes going down all at the same time. So we need all their constituent components again. Platinum. 1, 2, 3, 4. From 1 ore. That platinum? It is platinum. Okay, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck a little bit. Because as we go, we need to mark down that they're done. We need zinc. I don't think we have any lying around. Oh, we do. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. From 1 ore. Take the other zinc that we have, which this is the 5er. God, I wish there was an easy way to do this. This sucks. What's next? Silver. I think we have some lying around. We always got something lying around. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these. Is that unobtainium? Oh, that's azure silver. I was like, where the fuck did we get unobtainium from? Really? What the hell? Silver, okay. Not to be confused with the hedgehog, but, you know. When we stole the car on the 4th of July upon star. Okay, what's next? Iron. Iron we can do. We got a bunch of it. I'm definitely lying to you. But oh, holy shit, we actually do have a bunch of iron. I would thought I was lying my ass off there because we almost never have iron on us. We're always like auto-crafting that shit. Iron. We could do nickel. I think we have some nickel lying around. Oh yeah, we do. Whoa. 2, 1 nickel ore. Then we do tin? I don't know if we have any. We have barely enough tin to make this work. I don't think we have any gold. Somehow, by some miracle, we just so happen to have all the things that we usually don't. We usually do not have any gold. Uranium is a different story. We definitely don't have uranium. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one we fucked up. We do this. We do this. Do this tin. We have iron. And do. And then what do we have? Gold? Yeah, we have the gold one. And we got fucked up on the uranium. So we need to go like process uranium by hand. Let's just dump these in here while we can. Process uranium by hand. Oh, wait. Uranium fever. Here. One of these. Just cook it up. Like, we don't need to do anything fancy with it quite yet. Not yet. And we need 1, 2. Oh, shit. Wrong button. Uranium. Oh, it fucking ate my uranium because I dumped it into the... Oh, my God. It ate my uranium because I accidentally dumped it in the system. That's kind of funny. I won't lie. Kind of funny. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 from 1 uranium block. Or 1 uranium ore, at least. God damn. So we can axe this now. Put you back. What do we need? Copper? Do we even have copper? I think we do. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 copper. From 1 bar or 1 block. We need osmium. I don't think we have. Somehow we do. We're getting a little too lucky here. with just having random shit that we're usually out of. Aluminum, I don't think we have. Oh, we do. We do. Of course we do. And then what's next? Lead. Lead we might. Yeah, we got lead. Okay. So we fixed our stupid setup. Almost. I gotta go, like, dump the patterns back where they need to go. Which I think they're all the way down here. Where's the ore? Right here. Okay. So if we do you, and you. And then also put the patterns back. Because we don't need these lying around. I'd rather just put them where they need to go. Go mess with the... Put the crafting card back. So that the thing gets the auto crafts uranium. The way it was supposed to. Alright, homie. You can go back to auto crafting uranium. You can go do that. So it should just work, right? If we go, like... Take a look-see. This is the wrong direction. This is why I need to label these. It's this way. This way. This is the way we need to head. This is why I need to label these, with, like, signs or some shit. You doing your thing? Seems like it's doing its thing. Potentially. Oh, yeah, it's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. It's doing it way faster. It's doing it way faster and way less hiccups. Fuck yes. Alright, so let's say we want to auto-craft, like, a bunch of iron, right? Let's just say, hypothetically, we want to do, like, 400 iron. Send that bitch in there. Send in the troops. Right? I mean, it's still gonna take a little bit because we're still operating on like single one mechanism machine per. But it's gonna work. It's gonna be way faster than what we had going for us earlier. And then that turns into iron bars, and then yeah, it's all good, dude. It's all good. It's still like slightly slow, but it's making this not faster. Or making this faster would require too much effort. Just too much effort. Just trust me on this one. Making it any faster would require more effort than it's probably worth. Oh no, did the radiation get inside the turbine? We have radioactive air, radioactive steam. Yeah, whatever. We have what, 4.5 hours before this thing clears? Like, we're gonna be fine. At some point, I'm gonna end up AFKing in the library again, and then all this irradiation will be clear. It's fine. Also, it's not hurting anything, or at least nothing important. Actually, I don't think it's hurting anything at all, because none of these guys are dead. I don't think it's hurting jack shit. Yeah, it might end up, like, just later on, maybe later today. Just leave this on, hang out in the library for a bit, call it a day. You know, for a few hours, just to AFK those sweet essences. We're already done with all the iron. That would still be going with the last setup. It'd still be cooking. Actually, speaking of cooking, get some experience going, cause I want to get back to level 70, because level 70 is where we start infusing like cool shit with those books. When we were infusing books and like bookshelves and stuff, that's how. Oh, the quantum entangled port is broken. I think I ended up accidentally breaking this and putting it away without realizing. So now power's not going into this thing. Whatever. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, lad. We will. We have computers making shit for us. Like, it's fine. Output, eject on, energy output. Oh, I didn't mean to leave the faucet on. How fucking goofbally of me leaving that faucet on. Now we can turn the faucet on. Actually, what I really should do is fill these soul jars so I can make more of these. More of these seeds, because I need to fill these with experience to make more experience seeds. I can't generate more experience seeds, at least not easily. In the method that I am growing things back here, I can't easily generate more experience seeds, because occasionally, if I had these set up like just on the ground, like planted in the floor, like on dirt, like most things, like I had before, you would occasionally get another experience seed. Very rarely you would. But that takes up a lot of space and I need to build a whole fucking thing to auto harvest them, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I think that's all I really wanted to do today. Let's go check up on the antimatter one more time. Oh, it's not running because we don't have a. It's nighttime. There we go. I just want one antimatter pellet. I just want one antimatter pellet. I kind of doubt that I'm going to get it today, though. I kind of doubt it. I have almost 500 millibuckets, though, in the chemical crystallizer. So we almost have one antimatter pellet. That's cool. That's real cool. Hopefully by like next year we'll have at least 2, you know? Jesus Christ, it's so slow. Oh my lord. What do I want to do? I know there's like a million things we can do. I could work on more seeds. I could do more seed stuff. What's in the quest book? What's an idea we got cooking in the quest book? I'm sure there's some things in the quest book after we collect all our rewards from the mod that we're not even going to end up using for anything. Oh, and this thing. You know what I really want to do? Firstly, let's go check on the battery, because now I'm thinking about it, I'm getting paranoid that the battery's like all fucked up. Network core. What's happening on the battery? Okay, it's outputting almost maximum. Almost max output. I think what we need to do... Oh, we don't have a lot of FE left. We don't have a lot of energy left. We need to go kick up the fusion reactor again. Because I turned the fusion reactor's burn rate real low. Because I was, like, filling the battery way too fast. We need to kick that shit into overdrive again. We need to kick the fusion reactor into overdrive again. Because... otherwise, we're fucked. And everything's gonna turn off, and we're gonna be sad. I need power, and I need a lot of it. What did I even have it at? I think I had it at 50. I think I had it at 50 burn rate. It's gonna take a second to, like, heat back up, but, like, I need this running. I need this running way hotter than it's running right now. I need it outputting way more FE. I need it outputting, like, 50 MFE again. Because that was fucking crazy. What, the shit that we were burning. Right, what's the info right now? It's gonna be making... Oh, that's the current info. It's still only burning... Oh, that's minimum injection rate. Well, what are we burning right now? Or what are we doing right... Like, tell me the info for the injection rate that we're doing right now. We're at injection rate 50, homies. I don't know. We're gonna let that do its thing, and then I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a stream. The uranium will be gone next time I'm here, and fucking, I don't know what we're gonna do this week. I'll have to figure something out. Maybe we'll do something tomorrow. Maybe we'll do something Wednesday. No, we're not gonna do something Wednesday. Maybe either tomorrow or Thursday. We'll see what I feel like playing, or where I feel like going. You know, I'm just gonna end stream. I don't feel like rating in anyone and being social right now. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll play it. We'll probably, you know what I want to do? I think maybe either tomorrow or Thursday we'll finish up Easy Delivery Co. Dude, next week, get the fuck out of here. There was a reason why I wasn't here on Sunday. I felt like shit. I felt like shit. I felt like I overclocked myself for Saturday. So I had to, like, recuperate. All right, I'll be here either tomorrow. I'm telling you, probably Thursday. It'll probably be Thursday, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling. But, like, that's like on the lower end of the spectrum. You know, the lower end of the spectrum is I'll be back tomorrow. I'll most likely be here Thursday. Then we'll probably do something Friday or Saturday. And then I'm gonna try and get back to doing 3 a week. You know, I've been a lot of shit's been happening, getting in the way of me doing 3 a week. So we're gonna go back to trying to do 3 a week. But yeah, look out for probably Thursday, but maybe tomorrow, but probably Thursday. You know, I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna hit the end stream button. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. It's been nice hanging out and having people watch me do fucking stupid shit, stupid nuclear physics for the or it's more like antimatter physics. All right, whatever. I'm gonna hit the end button now. Bye bye.